And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hope everybody's having a good, decent morning here on Wednesday. How they spell it, Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to everybody who, sent some love out to our brothers in need. And, I do know Ocho is working to get his vehicle out. Truth Vibrations podcast did get his vehicle out. Shout out to everybody who helped, who helped out. Shout out to everybody who helped out with everybody, And I still send a call out to reach out to those brothers that, needed a little extra lift during this downtime and this dark winter. They ain't lying, They tell us all about a dark winter, but the conspiracy theorists run wild and think the light's fucking going out and the economy's gonna run dry. And they're talking about the darkness that they're bringing in with the winter, That's what they mean. They ain't fucking lying. These people are sorcerers and fucking evil motherfucking satanic, whatever you want to call it. When they say dark winter, they meant the dark winter, It's not what you think it is. We got to really pay attention to these people. When that motherfucker came on TV, I got all I needed to know. When Biden came on TV and serenaded his fucking clans and that energy vortex with all those fucking candles and that darkness background with the black and red, signifying the black and red, which is, you know, uh, just look up the symbolism of black and red in ancient times. Same way they're going to use Donald Trump with the black and red. You got MAGA, you got Ultra MAGA. It's the same energy, you know, that they're ushering in. And, they wasn't lying when they said a dark fucking winter. And they're prepping us for this when we're supposed to rebirth. They're prepping us to be down even more. This is what these people are doing. And shout out to Angel Z for that. I just sorry, I wasn't even looking at the thing, but shout out to all you guys. Just made a move out of desperation. Exactly. Thanks, Ojo. This is exactly what I'm about to talk about. You know, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Because I see it. I've been in it. I've been in that energy. You know, and I just figured it out. I'm gonna talk about you know about that. But yeah, the dark winter. They're not really lying about that. Yesterday, they had this. They're letting us know. They rested, but they coming out. They're gonna be on the streets. These Satanists with the satanic fucking energy going both ways. The same people fighting against the satanic actually are embodying the same fucking energy, and the same energy is battling each other and don't even fucking know it. It's us on the outside that can see it for what it is, that understand what the fuck is going on. Because when you look at it, you're like, what the fuck? It's just like the Trump and this whole Biden shit and that. It's the same. People are in the same energy, battling against the same energy, and gonna get the same fucking outcomes. All right. People got to get off of being attached to shit they create. They created the president. They created Donald Trump. They created the facade of Democrat and Republic. We need to get up out this shit. That's the only way we're going to ever realize what the fuck is going on. You know, the only way is to get out of all that bullshit. Point blank, period. You got to, you know, and that's the whole thing with, why desperation is a good thing. All right. Desperation is a very good thing, and it's needed. That's the only weapon. I believe that at this point, it's the only weapon we got left. You know, Have you ever heard of the Yerkes Dodson law? This is exactly what's needed. It talks about being productive if you're too stressed or not enough stressed. Because sometimes when you're stressed, you're more productive. And sometimes when you're not stressed enough, you're less productive. Even that sounds so crazy, check it out. The Yerkes Dodson law, you know. And this is what our bodies have the ability to do. And this is why desperation is needed. Desperation is needed. We need desperation at this point because that's the only thing that's going to wake somebody up. That's the only thing that's going to change any fucking body is desperation. The only thing, the only thing, you know. Think about it. When tragedy strikes, everything that goes out of the window. Color, religion, everything. Man, woman, he, she, be she, fucking hot, cold. When you get into desperation mode, nothing else matters but your human ass emotions. That's when motherfuckers turn human. Is when desperation sets in, you know. Think about it. When you've been in a desperate situation, shit, you got the courage, you got the energy, you got the drive, the thrive, and the willpower to do anything, because you're in desperation mode. That's the only thing that's gonna do it. And then if you look at what these fucking people are doing, it's actually a totally spiritual battle that when you look at it both ways, it's for, it's to kill you and also to push you and propel you in the same breath. You got everything? Yeah, let's here. Oh, what the fuck? That's who I wasn't trying to see. Well, I guess it works out good. But yeah. So give me 1 second, and we're gonna dive into it. Why desperation is very important, and that's where we need to go. So fucking get it. Let's get it going. The only thing that's gonna wake people up is desperation. We know it now. It's fact. I mean, it is what it is. Nothing's changing. I don't give a fuck. The only hope I got is desperation at this point. You know, I was thinking about that real hard. So have that whole side, and let me know when it's like that. So, um, yeah. So desperation and what it triggers. All right, desperation. What it triggers. Right. It can give you superhuman strength when you're in desperation. You know, you in desperation. You ever be in a situation and then you got some pain and then something happens that scared you, or you got to move fast, or whoa, it's like a what the fuck moment, and your body kick. You don't feel that pain no more. Whatever's on your mind, that shit goes the fuck away. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll never forget the bus crash I was in. You know, the next day I was sore as a bitch. I was sore as fuck. Ankle was fucked up, everything. But all I know is I was on the bus in a crash. Next time I was on the highway with the guy that was helping trying to slow the throughway traffic down. And then I was helping people out of the fucking. I mean, it just kicked in. Like I ain't know. My mind wasn't even intact. Just regular old instinct. You know what I'm saying? Kicked in. And you have an adrenaline. You know, you have this ability that kicks into your body that even makes you think clear. If you're in the right frame of mind. Some people, in a desperation mode, they're gonna be dead. They're gonna be dead because it ain't in them. Desperation. They don't have the ability to think and react rational. Rational thinkers, right, have that ability. You know what I'm saying? Rational thinkers have that ability. You know, but there's a lot of people who don't have that ability, who, fucking shit can be on fire and they look like, oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Can we put it out? No. What do you mean? And this goes from polluted bodies, polluted minds, just, I mean, a part of dumbing down actually suppress these things that you have. That's why when you get into a desperate situation, some people ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. They're gonna be looking for, help, and they're gonna be calm during desperation. They're gonna be like, what's going on? Those are gonna people that are gonna be lined the fuck up waiting for someone to come save them. You know? Desperation is the number one weapon at this point because it's disgusting, man. It really truly is. Our reality, you know, damn, I smell this diesel from this truck. Hold on, I gotta move real quick. There's this diesel smell from this fucking cycling truck. It's going right in. Strong. So, um, you know, desperation. I mean, because you look at, we're guys, you got to face it. We are people try to mask it, but we got to look at it. It don't matter where you're at. They are trying to bring a system upon us. No, man, I don't give a fuck. I realize I could move out to I could get the fuck out, but it does not matter. They got a system that they want to put in place that at some point we're all going to be met with some of that resistance because, hey, if we're against it, well, they're for it. They let us know, man, through the whole Mr. 19 thing, people that had their kids in school, jobs, whatever the fuck, they let you know, bitch, we run this. And if we change this system, you're going to have to adhere to everything we fucking talking about. Otherwise, you're going to be cut out. Otherwise, you're going to be not a part of it. You can't come in here. You can't do this. No, you can't work here without these credentials and these things. I mean, people don't understand that we are in desperation mode. Look at what we got to do for our food. We got to read everything. We got to be, you know, if we don't, we could say, oh, no, we don't. Yeah, that's going too far. You overthink things, Man, we're literally got to read everything we fucking consume and try to know what's best for our fucking body. That is desperation, man. You know? And let alone when you realize what you're supposed to be putting into your body, we're fucking in starvation mode, man. And then we look around us. I mean, literally, we're under fucking tyranny. You know, you ask questions. It's you ask questions to authority anywhere. Oh, now you could be nice, but as soon as you ask questions, oh no, they are the fucking authority. People that work, right? Just regular. We can go on just DMV per se. I was at the DMV yesterday. I had to get an abstract of my driving record. Because I don't have one. So my driving record, right? I got to get an abstract of my driving record. This one bitch in there, can't stand her, been there for years, acts like she owns the fucking joint. And I always got to let her know, like, yo, relax, man. There's a way to talk to people. Well, this is just how I talk. No, the way you talk to people is like they're fucking small. I didn't talk. I said, no, but I hear you. The way you, no, it don't work like that. I said, no, you talk to people a certain way. Every time I come in here, you treat people like shit. Everyone's looking at me like, and then they're like, one lady was like, yeah, she is rude. And I'm like, yeah, every time I come in here, I literally got to remind this lady to be nicer. And then she does. I'm like, you don't own this place. You've been working here for how long? I didn't want to say, I seen you at 500 pounds. Now you're 90 pounds. I don't want to say some shit like that. But I mean, you changed, but your attitude didn't change. What the fuck? And then she was actually nicer to people, man. And the other lady in there was sweet as hell, helping everybody. Why you can't be like her? Like, what the fuck? And that's what I'm talking about. This system has made agents every fucking where you go. Everybody wants to be a tattletale or tell you how you should be doing shit because of what they believe in, And when we come in, we come with straight facts and understandings and love from our heart and like, yo, this is a system, yeah, but isn't it a fucked up system? Oh, immediately, oh, we're just fucked up, we're bad, And this is how fucked up the system is, but people turn a blind eye to it. Like, I can't do that, I'm trying my hardest. The line was so fucking long, I was like, oh God, this lady again. But I was like, I'm not going to say nothing today. But sitting in the line so long and repeatedly hearing it is like, God damn, it's like fucking with me now. It's like, literally, this lady's so fucking rude. Come here, come over here. Treating people like she's like people that elderly woman, well, older than her. This lady's like 50s, but an elderly woman. She was like, well, ma'am, yeah. And they're like, well, I mean, I'm not used to all this. She's like, there's a kiosk over there. How the fuck this lady supposed to know there's a kiosk? I don't even know there's a kiosk. There's no forms out anymore. I mean, what? I mean, this shit is disgusting, man, how they treat people. And this is supposed to be a service provided by the state. Fuck out of here, man. But anyways, I mean, just little shit like this lets us know what we are in. You know what I'm saying? What we're fucking in. Same thing when you go to electric company, water company. Yeah, you get some nice customers, but mostly in anything to do with America and Americans at these places, they all have the attitude like it's fucking theirs, man. It's disgusting, man. It really is. God forbid, shout out. I'm just glancing at the comments and I seen Ocho's name. Just like that. Your shit get impounded. Oh my fucking God. The people act like it's their car. They took it. Fuck you. Like you're a piece of shit. Like, man, that shit, man. Come on, man. The people that work in there are just so fucking rude. Parking tickets, parking violations, man. They just treat people like they're just pure fucking worthless shit, man. Because they work for the city, town, village, or state, or government. They're over you. This is how the government set this shit up, man. They don't even got to reach their tentacles out, All the tyranny that they inflicted on us for this whole Mr. 19 thing and going forward, they're going to do it without a fucking rifle pointed at you or a gun. They're going to do it through us. We're going to be fucking each other over. When they try to take the guns due to the United Nations Disarmament Act, which they actually had January 24th, 2023, they had United States in Geneva. I mean, United States at the UN in Geneva talking about the U.S. Disarmament Act. And then why we got all this shooting coming on right now? Think about it. These motherfuckers are at the United Nations for a treaty they signed on to disarm small arms from the American populace, from the whole world. But, you know, they've been taking guns from everybody, you know, in other countries. But United States is a problem. So what do? Make gun violence go through the roof. Go over to the United Nations. Yeah, you know, we're trying our hardest. You need to try fucking harder. And here comes all the shootings all of a sudden. Go look it up. United Nations Disarmament Act. I was gonna make a video about it, but I'm like, fuck it. We should know this. UN Disarmament Act. I'm like, oh wow. Ironically, January 24th, 2023. Oh, how good is that? They did their nuclear talks, and then today they're gonna do their small arms talk. Oh, and who's the leading, you know, I mean, this shit is all in the United States. They're only talking about the United States. So, I mean, think about this shit, man. You know, they have an objective. Their objective is to get the guns out of our hands, you know, one way or another. You know, people don't realize. That's why I said we're in desperation and don't even know it. And we're relaxed. That's in the human body. If you're in a desperation situation and you're relaxed, your body's relaxed, you're dead. You're in trouble. Your body needs to be in a certain energy to get out of that desperation. And guys, we ain't in that energy. Some of us are, but we're not in that energy. We ain't in that energy. We're in the we're awakened, but still in the American sheep flock sleep, because our bodies are asleep, because we don't get that drive to say, man, fuck this shit, man. I need to change me. I need to try to change shit around me and have that fire all the time. Put it down sometimes, because, you know, adrenaline never stays up all the time. So you got to come down. You got to go up. You got to come down. And in desperation, coming together is automatic. You don't even got to think about it, because when you're in desperation mode, whoever can see the desperation's with you at the same time ain't going to think about, you're a boy. No, I'm a girl. You're black. No, I'm white. No, I'm Arabic. No, I'm Mexican. Or, oh, you're fat. Oh, you're short. Oh, you got a droopy fucking eye. Oh, you got a big ass forehead. Oh, you eat this or I eat that. Nah, we look at each other and it's go time, whatever the fuck going on. Like, yo, help me out. Let's do this. Look, let's help these people out real quick. Boom. Ain't nobody thinking about nothing, because it's desperation mode. That's true human nature, true human emotion. That's when the real humanity kicks in. And that's the shit I love. That's honestly probably why I go to shit where shit happens, because I meet some beautiful fucking souls and I see the other side, how fucked up it is. You know, that shit in Buffalo showed me clearly. In desperation mode, everybody's helping everybody to fuck out. You know, ain't nobody trying to, even if it's a criminal. I know goddamn well some of the motherfuckers I was helping out had to be criminals. I mean, I just could feel it, but still, they was helping other people out. We was helping each other out, but I mean, the shit goes out of the fucking window. Now, I ain't gonna be helping nobody commit no crimes, but that's a whole different mindset. You know, it's just desperation mode, man. And you seen other people, you know, helping other people out. Didn't matter who color was what they were, homeless, not homeless. It didn't matter. People just automatically help. And that's the shit we need, man. That is the shit we need. And that's another reason why they probably afraid to turn the fucking lights out. Because everybody like, man, you know, I don't know, man. And people, they're, you know, these people seem to come together when we fuck shit up, you know? I mean, think about that shit, you know? So think about that, man. So when shit gets desperate, all this shit, all whatever you believe in is gone. It's gone. Truth gone. Whatever you know, whatever the fuck you understand, it don't matter in a moment of desperation. What matters is the shit that you innately learned to survive kicks in. Point blank period. That shit kicks in. You know? Desperation, man. Adrenaline kick. Pain goes away. Whatever you're feeling about some shit goes away. You've ever been beefing with somebody or something you ain't really like, but some shit happened and you're like, yo, man, let's do this real quick. Yo, what's up? Let's try to help, Yeah, you know, that shit goes out of the window, you know, when some shit happens. And that goes for, incidents with even police officers, firefighters, and we've seen it over the time. I have been in a situation where I helped the fucking officer, by himself and shit, wrestling a motherfucker down and shit. I've been in a situation like that where they was fucking wrestling a motherfucker, fighting with a motherfucker, man. I gotta grab the dude's feet and shit, and the cop. This is just what happens, man. And we've seen the videos out there. People, cops getting in trouble, and regular people just try to help them out. Like, yo, human emotion. Fuck it, it's a cop. Motherfucker might not even like the goddamn cop, but real shit kicks in. But then there's these other evil motherfuckers out there who, shit, they'll let a motherfucker just die and shit. Them the people that don't even. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the ones that have a pure heart, anyways. Like us that know how we need to realize we in desperation mode. No matter how beautiful we can make our life, it's still, there's still, we cannot ignore the fact that these motherfuckers are trying to implement some shit upon us. They're trying to put something on us, just like all this heart shit. Even here locally, mad motherfuckers dying. It's 2 doctors in this area that just died, this past week. It's there, all the nurses are sharing it, like, oh wow, these guys were healthy. Oh, I remember he did my surgery. He did this. He was a great man. Da da da. I was so sad. When are people gonna realize, what's going on? And they got the polka dope. They got it. We know it. But this is the thing. The same companies that gave out this polka dope shit are the same ones that have the antidote, the so-called antidote. I don't think it is. That's another form of some fucked upness, right? The same ones that have who've injected all this shit in all these people, ironically, before they even rolled that out in 2020, had and were buying companies that did, heart vaccines and shit like that, mRNA technology for, heart issues. What? Stocks through the roof on that. The number one sued company on the planet buys a company that was working on that technology. What? Whoa, this is all planned. They've been telling us all along. They never even hid the shit. They never even hid it. But people are all like, oh, wow. And I got to upload that video. It'll be on my Yeah Right to Makes 19, because that's a deleter for sure. Like a refresher of the American amnesia. It's not a shock to us that people are dropping. It's not no shock to us. We knew this shit was going to happen. It ain't a shock to me. People send me shit. I'm like, yo, it's not a fucking shocker. We knew this shit was going to happen. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to. Magically, we could talk about it. The same shit the news is putting out now, we put out 2 years ago. What the fuck? Seriously. We lost channels, got censored, lost videos, but now they can talk about it. Exact same shit. We pulling out same articles. This shit is ridiculous, man. And we're not in desperation. All the half moon shooting, full moon shooting, lunar shooting, all this shit. And that's their desperation, man. It's desperation mode, So anyway, sorry, I'm not reading the comments. I'm just ranting real quick, It's really it's disgusting, man. And then it's just see the little microcosm of us helping each other out, one way or another, helping each other out. If anybody, please, man, I talked to Ocho. He's doing good in his mind. His mind is good. I talked to Truth Vibration Podcast. His mind is good. Talk to Truth Fire. His mind is good. You guys, go message Brother Cuts, man, on Twitter. Go to his channel. Leave some comments. He really needs it, man. Out of everybody, he needs it. He really needs the support, the love. He really needs it. So please, go talk to him. Words of encouragement. Ask him if he wants to talk. I talked to him for hours, and I just let him know, man, yo, I love you, man, and he knows it. Me and Cuts, we got a relationship off the internet, so You know, we've been in the flesh, and I know Bamboo has too. Um, Angel Baby has met Cuts before. Who else? Some other people met Cuts before, but he could really use the help right now. The words, man. You know, the words. He could really use it, man, to know people care. You know, care about him and shit. You know, and others too. Still, you know, hit them up. But if y'all could reach out to them, man, even Ocho, Truth Vibration Podcast, Truth Vibrate, reach out to Brother Cuts, man, you know, and let him know that, you know, hey, man, you know, because he really needs it right now. He's in a very dark place, man. He's really in a dark place. And you know, anybody just go hit him up. I don't have his email. Let me see if I got his email. Let me see if I got this email. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check on him, man. So I just sent him a message. Hey, man, we all. Oh, he's listening at work. Okay, so he is listening. So, hey, man, drop some comments in the section for Brother Cuts, man. You know, shit's been on my mind. You know, like crazy. It's been on my mind, and you know, it's so different when you meet people. You know, like everybody I met. If something happens, that shit, I feel it, man. It really like it goes to me. You know, Angel Baby, Angel Z, um, Fake Mike, that I spent a lot of time with, Brother Cuts, um, you know, Ocho I met brief moments, you know, Zach, who else? Um, who else I meet for I've Richard Quinn. You know, shout out to Richard Quinn, man. Send him some good energy too, man. Richard Quinn. Um, uh, who else? Um, who else have I spent a lot of time with? Names just, I mean, it just slips my mind. Spend the most time with when we've got together before. Um, you know, just good people. RPM Trey, you know, Sean, if you're out there. Um, Truth, Steve. Shout out to Steve. I still gotta call Steve back. I know Steve's good, so I know Steve's good. You know, I gotta call Steve back. Shout out to Steve. But spending so much time, Steve and his wife spending so much time. You know, I mean, you get to know people in that short period of time, man. And when something happens, you feel that shit, man. You know, you really feel it. So, you know, um, I wish I would have been able to spend more time with Solo FR. You know, man, his story is dope, man. And that's how I see myself. You know, had it living good in this matrix, but he got rid of everything, man, and ducked off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you know, shit, that's the shit that I admire, man. You know, I admire that shit. You know, I really admire that, and you know, but yeah, man. So like, you know, all these brothers, man, they've been on my mind. You know, haven't met my brother Truth Virus in the flesh yet, man, but you know, it's just like it. But me and Truth Virus been rocking out for a very long time. You know, so when people go through shit, man, you know, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Angel Z be going through shit, and you know, I be feeling that shit, man, because I know how I know what we living in, man. So I just feel it, man. I put myself in kind of like their perspective and like, fuck, man. You know, it's just only so much we can do. That's why it pisses me off. The system just makes me fucking angry, man. And then it goes into seeing what they're doing to people. I see old people wearing masks. I'm like, motherfucker, it pisses me off. I don't get mad at that. Old people, that fucks me. It's like children to me. It really pisses me. I see children with a mask and old people with a mask. I get fucking angry. Instant fucking rage. Like rage, not like violent, but just rage that these fucking people, man, have done this to us, man. Old people, they don't know. They're scared. They're old, man. They just like, oh, they don't know. And to see that, it pisses me off just like I see a child with it. But what pisses me off more is the fucking young ass parents that put the shit on the fucking child. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. At this point, if at this point, if you're wearing a fucking mask and you ain't got to, like, if you got to go to work, I get it. But if you just wearing a mask because you're hiding from the boogeyman, you have dick and balls in your mouth. They have shoved their dick in your mouth. Forgive my language, but this is how I feel. And you're walking around with a dick in your mouth and balls hanging, banging your chin everywhere you go. It doesn't make any fucking sense at this point, at all. You know what I mean? At all. So I'm not reading the comments. So I couldn't tell you what's going on in the comments right now. And like I said, I'm just ranting and raving because we're in desperation mode, man. I know we're in desperation mode, and when you know that, you actually do think more clear and you understand things more to know that, man, this shit is desperation mode. Fuck all that love and light shit. It ain't love and light. You can make love and light, and that's how you do get your balance, through meditation, through, loving your loved ones and having good times, good moments and shit, enjoying moments. All life is about enjoying moments any fucking way. When you realize you're only in the present, that's all that really matters. You enjoy moments. Even doing nothing is enjoyable to me. Like people say they bored. I ain't never fucking bored. I can't be bored, so I can't be bored. So, oh man, what's going on in the comments? Because I see some of the negativity going on. So what's going on? Let me see. Rick James, show your true self. All right. Rick James, blocking, making excuses for your scum Nazi ideals. Okay, we have somebody talking Nazi talk, so they have embedded. That's the shit that I battle every day. So snafu snaps for Rick James. I'm Snapsis. We are snack for real. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Rick James mods for Mike Morales. Oh, Mike Morales is I like Mike Morales. Shit, that's my dog. Censorship at its finest. So wait, we got trolls in here, y'all. Update me. I don't know what's going on. Give me a quick update. Shout out to y'all that's on here, even the trolls. If there's trolls on here, hey, they'll only be on here for a little while because they don't affect nothing around here. My thing on my channel is shit. Only if it's that sex for girls shit, block them. Other than that, let them talk. They'll leave. They don't have the mental capacity to sit around and listen because it'll crack them and it'll fuck up their demon and they'll start shaking and glitching and talking craziness. Mike Morales is he is above ground world news. He does like the weather and shit. I mean, people that don't like him are probably flat earthers. I don't know why people can't just get along and take the information. He puts out the best weather information ever. Like, I've planned trips, vacations, and all kinds of shit around that. So shit. And he's a good person to watch at night. I watch him and shit, I'll doze off. He'll put me to sleep, So anyways, what the hell's going on? Dude, you just admitted supporting privately owned government operated. I'm not a troll. I'm lost in this one. Dude, your joke, you just admitted supporting privately owned government operated. Not stupid comments against anyone. Bamboo like pedos Monty. Bamboo, what the fuck is wrong with that dude? Bamboo, you mod for Monty. Soldier like privately owned government operated pedophiles. Yeah, he is beating cancer too. So I don't know what's going on in the chat, but anyways. I don't know what the hell going on in the chat. But man, I'm just up saying we should help each other start a fund. Yeah, I agree with that. But once you put the word help out, it's like we're saying hell, When you put the word help out, it's like saying hell, You know, people don't like help. People don't like seeing people. What the fuck? Privately owned government operated channels, Pogo. I don't know what the fuck up. Some people be too caught up in just the nonsense on the internet. I mean, I don't get it. It's just a lot of nonsense on the internet. So you obviously don't know shit. You support criminals, frauds, traitors, probably on government operated MSM. You act like a truthers, but yet supporting the Pogo channels. The fuck? I don't even know. I don't know who he's talking to. I don't know if he's talking to Rick, me, Bamboo. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Pogo's push the narrative. Man, only narrative can be pushed is in your own mind. Can't nobody push no narrative in my mind. If people let narratives push their mind, hey, that's on you. And, it is what it is. So I don't let nobody, I don't let no one push a narrative on me, you know? You don't even know what a pogo. I don't care. I don't care what a pogo is. I don't really care what a pogo is. Some more made up words that I don't even need to know about. I see Nazi. Once I see the word like Nazi, I'm like, oh, they caught up in the mainstream. Everybody's a fan. Everyone's an agent. Nazi. I see the shit in the flesh. I go, go support the nurses. I walk up, I see fucking people talking about, oh, they're Nazis. I see them. So where? Who said Nazi? I said, there's black people over there. Well, that's what they said. I know. There's spewing hate. I said, how? What are they talking about? Who said hate? Well, they start glitching and shit, you know? And how do you even know that what they told you was the whole Nazi story was even what it was? What the fuck? People, I don't even understand it, Project Pogo, logo, Fogo. If it gets you, it got you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't care about probably own government operate infiltrated media, MSM platform. Well, I don't know. Can you educate all of us here? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Let us know what Pogo is and what they're doing and who's involved and how do you know? I mean, well, here, hold on, wait. Let's do it like this. This is how you get clarification. Because people can chat and type, but watch this shit. Hold on. Let me do something. Hold on. Hold on. We can do it like, there's my answer. That's my answer. Educate us. Come on, tell us what Pogo is and who's supporting it, who's what. It's right there. Just hit the link. You'll be inside, and let's find out. I don't know, and the texting shit. I don't really get that. Clarification is words. Texting ain't gonna clarify anything. So I don't know. Let us know. We all want to know. You guys are here educating the comments. Come on here and please talk to us. I don't know what the fuck Pogo is. I don't have a clue. Never crossed my mind or my feed channel, anything. MSM, mainstream media. That's all I get at MSM, you know? Okay, now the comments stop. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Okay.
There you are. Yeah, right. That's good, my brother.
What's up, man?
Here to clear the ether, man. So
oh, wait, here goes.
privately
Wait. Here goes another one. Hold on. There goes another one.
Yeah, that snaps. This truth, yo. You already know, man. I've been
All right.
rocking with you for a couple calendars.
Hey, my brother, look, I just listened to your thing, and it sounds like you're on the right path, seeking truth, as I call it, and just trying to be, let the people know what's up. But if you don't even know what Pogo is, and you're stepping in this game, you're stepping in a very dangerous world right now.
Snaps,
All
he wants the
social media
education.
platforms have been
Let him know
invaded.
let him know what he's
I'm
missing.
I'm about to let him know, Goblin. Let me talk to him, bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. You said one thing. Stop and back up. You said, I don't know what I'm stepping into.
No, you have no clue what you're
Wait. Hold
stepping
on.
in, and your
Stop.
actions and what you said explain that, bro.
Wait. I've been on here since fucking
You
2000.
don't even know what a pogo is. It doesn't matter how long you fucking been on here, homie.
All right. What's a pogo?
A privately owned, government-operated mainstream media infiltrating YouTube channels, social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, mainstream media posing as a regular person. So Mike Morales, your boy,
Okay.
who's
Wait.
all
Stop.
polished up.
Wait.
No. How
Okay.
many connections does Mike Morales have with media connections?
Listen. Wait. Hold
No.
on.
I'm asking you, how many connections does Mike Morales have with media connections?
You asking me a question. Let me answer it. First
Go
off,
ahead, then.
First off, we call that agents. We just boil it down to agents. We
No,
know.
you're full of shit. It's not an agent, dude. It's privately owned, government operated, MSM coming. See, you're taking light of this, bro. I am literally whistleblowing on one of the biggest scam and frauds by some of the biggest pogos on YouTube right now, bro. We're called the Snafu Crew. Yeah, we're called the Snafu Crew and the Truth, yo. We're not coming in here to try and like cause shit with you, man. But you guys need to be educated.
Okay,
and anyone, and what I'm saying is,
wait.
these guys are
Okay,
all
so
over the platform, bro.
wait. So
Including in your chat room, like Soldier Boy supporting pedophiles, dude.
Listen.
Hey, that Soldier Boy in your chat room, and Rick James, your mod, blocking Mystic speech like a fucking Nazi blocker. You guys are sitting here talking about freedoms and truth and all that. You don't even know what pogos are. You're blocking speech from people.
Hold on,
like, what the fuck is this channel, bro?
Listen, I'm not. Wait, you're talking to me. I'm not blocking nobody. Listen. Slow your
No, but your Nazi mod is the only person with a blue ranch.
Listen. Slow your emotions down. Slow down.
Bro, I don't need my emotions slowed down when we're fucking going against big tech.
Just
sorry.
Slow down. Take a deep breath.
I'm always on deep breath, homie. What you need to do is educate yourself.
Wait. Listen. Let me get to the point. Listen. Let me get to the point.
The point that you don't know what you're talking about, right?
All right. You won't even let me talk. You see how your emotions are overpowering what you're even saying?
Because I don't have time for fucking people like you who are putting narratives out there. Dude, you just sat here and you desensitized what pogo is. You're like, oh, they're just ops. They're just ops. People's lives are in danger here, bro. People are whistleblowing. People are fucking putting their lives to fucking prove that these mainstream media ops, as you just call it, the people who are in your chat supporting these people, dude, I could name like people in your chat room are involved like a motherfucker with pedophile, with mainstream media, and it's disgusting, dude.
Can you take a deep breath, man? Is this just a rant or what is it? Is this supposed to be education or a rant?
You know what? You want some education, you go watch the Truth, yo.
I'm still trying to go back to, okay, you said Mike Morales. Okay, listen. You know what? I watch Mike Morales for the weather. That's it. That's all I watch for.
Yeah, and so you support data hacking, tracking. So by you supporting the weather, man. You support no. It's the same as Jacob Israel, who linked to WWE Entertainment or Marfugo TV and News, linked to Oracle, the #2 data collection agency in the world, or Montagraph, the pedophile. It's cool to support these guys because I just watched their content, bro. But in reality, they're taking our nation down. They've infiltrated our media. Yeah, way to go, you truther. Come on, bro. What the fuck, man? We're infiltrated like anything. That's some fucking traitorous support. You wonder why your chat got blown up? Is because we listened to you. You have the right idea, but it sounds like you're very uneducated of how infiltrated our media really is.
Position. He knows a lot.
Listen, man. I'm gonna if I can't talk on my own channel, I don't like to cut people up, but I just cut you off and put you back in the chat because you won't let nobody talk. You're moving
Go ahead. That just proves exactly what I'm saying.
All right, just listen. Let me know when I can talk. Just go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying.
Every time I talk, listen. I do this all day. I do this all day. I do this all fucking day long. This is like
I've been doing this for 5 years, homie. My biggest channel was 10,000 plus, and now I got 68 people.
You know how long I've been on fucking YouTube, man? 5 years.
Obviously, not long enough to understand what Pogo is.
Snap.
Privately owned, government operated, and you're in the truther community, right?
Just like everyone
I'm not
else,
in any.
man.
You know what community I'm in? I'm in my community. That's all.
So
I'm
what
in.
is your community about then? Because I see a bunch of Pogo ops in your chat room.
I don't have no community. All I got is me. That's it. All I got is me, and that's all I ever claim to have.
Right. And I'm trying to tell you, you got a bunch of Pogo ops in your chat room right now who are supporting pedophiles, traitorous action, criminal action, and frauds.
Yeah, I can't even talk. You're so angry and full of emotion and spewing all this stuff out.
Well, that's because I'm not sitting here saying I'm going to watch the weatherman who's involved in traitorous acts against our nation. I'm standing up with the Snafford crew saying enough is enough of this bullshit, bro.
Okay. We're talking about one channel right now, Mike Morales. Okay,
we're talking about all channels. They're linked. Mike Morales is part of a web of all channels, and that's what you need to understand.
Where can we look this up to research it?
You go look at their media connections, homie. Do your own detective work. Look at who their media connections are. Look at their affiliates. Look at the chat room of all of them and their cult mentality.
Okay, wait. What does that got to do with me? And how is that going to change my life?
Are you an American?
How is that going to change my life?
Are you an American?
No, I'm not American. If you really want to know.
Do you live in America? No. Do you live in America?
Do I live in America? Wait. Do I?
No, you're not American, but do you live in America?
This dude, he got to go because I can't even talk.
You got to go. See, when I bring subjects up you can't answer, you get triggered, right? I'm asking, do you live in America?
All right, let me know when I can answer. Ask me.
I asked you a question. Do you live in America?
Do I live in America?
Do you live in America?
Listen, I live in a territory. I don't live like you live.
No, you live in the United States of America, homie. The government, the business. Quit playing like you're dumb, dude. You live in America, bro. You should care about the nation. The people being scammed and frauded.
If you really want to break it down, we live in the United States of America, which is a corporation. All right, so
absolutely, it's a corporation, just like the Statue of Liberty. No, you're right. You're right.
I live in. I can't even fucking talk, man. This is ridiculous, man. Damn. I mean, you're showing what I talk about every day. So that's
exactly. You're showing exactly what I talk about every day. Uneducated, and you think you know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't care about that. Don't affect my life.
It sure fucking does when the fucking Nazis start knocking on your door. See, you're a perfect example of turning your cheek and not giving a fuck about traitors, pedophiles, and criminals infiltrating mainstream media in the social network platform. You are a perfect example of why you don't give a fuck.
I can't talk, so hey, you're me. So you know what I'm thinking. You know what I do all day. You know, I don't give a fuck. But you're on YouTube talking about some shit, and they coming to your door any fucking way. So what are you talking about?
Homie. So you gonna fucking be compliant to that shit, or are you gonna stand up to your last breath? You tell me.
All of us.
So you're gonna comply, whether they know us or not. You gonna comply to the B system?
Listen, has the feds ever came talk to you?
Absolutely.
Huh? About what? About what?
This Pogo situation.
About
many things.
Where you got evidence of it anywhere?
Absolutely.
You got a channel?
Absolutely. Dude, my first channel was 10,000 subscribers. Now I'm on channel 5. Now I'm on channel 5 with 68 subscribers. But you know what? My channel is a crew. My channel is each and every one of you, the glue, the crew out there. The truth, yo.
You see the number behind the matrix? He's been down there too. He's been down that road as well.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a full house up in here, Matrix. I see y'all.
Because this, I mean, all right,
I need some help up here.
These, I don't know where these dudes came from, but it's all good. I mean,
when you got a lot of Pogo people in your chat room, and when you talk about,
I gotta shut him up for a minute. I never had to do that, but I gotta shut him up. He's just all emotion, energy, talking about, on Pogo. I don't give a fuck about that. We already know that. That's something we already know.
It's still relevant, though. It's still relevant.
It could be relevant. It's okay if it's relevant. I mean, you could put any name on it. Pogo, this, that. Mike Morales works for Pogo. What the fuck that got to do with me? I don't support because I watch it. I'm supporting it. I'm getting what I need out of it. He could do a 16-day forecast. Listen. He could do a 16-day forecast. Hey, I could plan my fucking vacation. That's what I get out of it. I'm going over here. All the other shit, I don't get into that. You guys with your insensitive, your emotions and all that shit. I talk about this shit every day. We got problems everywhere. I talk about what I see from my perspective of my problems. You guys are on the internet. I'm in real life talking about the problems that we face every fucking day. And you guys run around here with all your emotions is one of the things that I'm talking about. Learn to control them fucking emotions, man. Get off the fucking internet. You worried about Pogo. What's going, where, hold on, let me put him back on. Where the fuck is he from? He hung up. Where's he even from? What are you doing in your own area? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with people? There's real life out here.
Him when he's trying to educate you, though.
He ain't educate. He can't educate me. I don't care about
But
Pogo.
he's trying to educate him on stuff that we talk about every day. That's crazy.
I don't care about Pogo. What that shit got to do with me? Fuck it.
It's the specification. We know that there's those kind everywhere. But when you get to narrowing and you start going down that narrow path, you feel me?
Like you guys are gonna stop. I mean, that just sounds like some troll shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know this? Where's the facts? Where's the evidence? Or is it just speculation? That's what I get at. All I see is emotions. Oh, Mike Morales, Pogo. How you know?
He's got the facts.
Where?
He's got the facts.
Where?
True.
It's just ridiculous. It's just like, yo, like, what the fuck? All the shit we got to worry about. You guys are worried about people on the internet. I don't do that. That's not my line of work.
That's why I was trying to explain to him about how you got a number behind your name and he's got a number behind his name. That kind of speaks for itself. I was trying to explain to him that I used to mod for you. And apparently, I guess you got some wrenches down there that are showing some sort of favoritism and this and that. You know what I mean?
Listen, I use StreamYards now. I can't even see blue, red. I can't see wrench. I can't even hand out a fucking wrench on here. So I don't even know. I ain't got time for all that. I'm like, y'all be focused on the wrong shit. Like, you know, I mean, we all got a fucking number on us. Like, what part? We all got a number on us. Like, everything is tracked. Everything we do every day in our own life.
You got the number guy right below you, bro.
What numbers are we talking about? What numbers are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
You know,
that's what I meant. See, Tabari, these are the trolls. They're the same people who harass Mike and me all day and come in and talk shit. You just heard exactly what he said. After the fact, Zach. That's a troll talking point. And look at who my trolls are. You literally look like you just woke up from your meth lab. Did you just get up from the meth nap? I mean, look at this fucking guy. Tabari, why are you even entertaining?
No, I got drunk last night.
This guy's fucking homeless. Whose house did you break into right now, meth addict? But these are the same fucking trolls who, I mean, you can just see they come on here. You know what a pogo is? Shut the fuck up, man. Like, we don't know that you are infiltrated by all kinds of skills. And all the fucking bums like you.
The
worthless fucking.
I just came on to support Yeah Right. Yeah Right don't mean no harm, man. Yeah Right loves everyone, and he just all those networks have been here since 2012.
Tell him.
They're a bunch of degenerates.
I forgot.
Yeah Right likes people.
He been around.
Different kind of.
He been around for a long time.
There are all kinds of degenerate people on YouTube. And there's a bunch of people that make money on YouTube, and then there's a bunch of people that are observing all these things on YouTube, and it's, you know, it's not any one person working at it that hasn't.
Hold on,
I remember Yeah Right. Hold on 10 years ago.
Hold on one second. Look at what Snafu put there. That right there, I analyze everything. Goblin, fuck these Nazi idealists. This dude has liberal energy in him and doesn't even realize it. Like, he's embodied with the same energy that I'm trying to fucking shake the fuck out of here. That emotional, just blurting out fucking bullshit with no facts, no evidence, you know, just speculation of what his beliefs, and claim he's awake more than everybody and doing something. Fuck out of here, man.
He's a troll, Tabari? Like, I was like, why do you even bring these trolls on here? These are the same people that sit on my page.
No. I brought him on here because he was arguing with people. I'm like, go tell us.
Real quick, Zach.
You know,
fuck your numbers. You ain't shit. Okay, and I've been rocking with the Matrix for a while.
Take a look at your fucking face, dude. So your face speaks for your existence.
You break in and old meth addict and all this extra. Okay,
I've been around these parts for a long time.
I've been around these parts for a long time too. And if you ain't got a problem with the pogos, then apparently you're rocking with.
How can you say fuck his number?
Pogos. I mean, listen to these fucking idiots talking shit to me.
They created a fucking.
You want to call me a troll, bro? I'm anything but a troll. I just
are a troll
because I got torn.
You are a troll. After the fact, Hey,
You are a
anybody
troll
calling
if
me
you say
after
after
the
the
fact,
fact,
Zach,
Zach.
is clearly a fucking
That's
troll.
you. That's you.
Zach, you've been on
You are
YouTube
after
a
the
long
fact,
time.
Zach.
You
I
obviously
know
have
you from
people that agree
Jurassic,
with you and
bro.
don't agree with
Jurassic
you. You know,
26.
I can't hear
I
you,
can
Conquer.
see. I like
I
the
can't hear
guy's
you, Conquer.
hair.
All
I
right,
like the
Goblin.
guy's
Goblin. All right,
beard.
hold on. Wait, let's get some
You're not
order.
gonna get anywhere insulting a
Let's get some.
person and
Let's get
then
some. Hold
calling
on.
him a troll. Obviously, he
Listen.
doesn't
Dude,
like
I'm not
a
trying to
certain
get anywhere
part
with
of
this
your
guy.
video.
Look at this fucking guy. Who cares if this guy's not here? Fucking
I
meth
care.
and tobacco. These
I'll
people
be
aren't doing anything
anything
for the
you
world.
do
You're
to me,
talking
man.
shit about the
I
people who are
will
actually
give
going to do
your
something.
mother
That guy
Hey,
like
tell me,
I
where
like
were
him.
you on Oklahoma City April 19th? Where were you on New York 9/11? We're trying to get out and put
Where
out real
was I?
knowledge and information about what's going
Where
on. I
was
didn't
I?
see you there.
Why
Tabari
don't you
was
ask
there.
the Matrix? Because I was sure about to bring myself out there, but he didn't answer his telegram on time.
Oh my! Well, you needed him to answer his telegram to be out there. You need him to answer that for you. What an
I
excuse!
was gonna ask him if he would carpool, but he didn't answer on time. But I
Well, it was
definitely,
probably a good call that
I
he didn't bring you
definitely
along.
while I was out here pounding pavement. I'm in Illinois, where they're being about it, not talking about it.
All right, hold on. Look. All right, so. All right, what this shit went fucking told. This is what I'm talking about. We need desperation anyway, because when desperation sets in, Pogo ain't even gonna fucking matter. Pogo, all the shit you
Real
know,
Let me tell you
everything
like
you
this:
think you know.
Am I desperate? Am I desperate to save humanity? Yeah. Will I sell for it? No.
What are you doing? Name one thing you've done.
What am I doing? I'm drinking coffee, getting over my hangover, talking to a troll.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what you look like, a drug addict, alcoholic mess, talking shit about.
Just an alcoholic.
Hey, just since I come on here, I wasn't even saying anything. You start talking shit about me. What were you doing yesterday to help humanity see through the deception and tyranny that's ruling over us? What were you doing yesterday?
Why don't you ask half these guys that you
Let's
got?
just
No.
be fair. Let's just be
I asked
straight
you a
here.
question.
Let's
What
just
were
be
you
straight
doing
here.
yesterday?
Why don't you ask
See, I
Not
get
that
tired of
many
story ass
people.
motherfuckers like you talking shit about
Hey.
me, slandering me when I was out yesterday taking my time to
Not
expose
that many people
another
are
operation.
saving humanity
Man,
for
can you get
YouTube
this sorry ass
channels.
fucking piece of shit off the screen, Tabari?
Yo, hold on. Let me
Brother,
let
not
me
that many YouTubers are saving the universe with their YouTube channel.
Fuck
So
the
let's
universe.
just.
I'm talking about a species.
we're really listen, man. At the end of the day, man, we all come on here to say what we say. The shit that whatever his name was, Snap Fool or whatever the hell he is.
He's on your side.
I see that energy all the time. He ain't on my side. That ain't on my side because he would understand where I'm coming from and he wouldn't be acting
That's
the way
why
he
I
acts.
tried to stop y'all arguments so y'all could feel each
I
other
don't need
out.
I don't need any
You vibe
stoppage
with
of
energy.
anything. You know what
You
I'm
vibe
saying?
with energy.
I could just tell by his comments he's caught up with mainstream because he's saying the words pedo, Nazi, and all this other stuff.
Pogo.
He's too embedded in the mainstream tactics that they use that he's actually fighting for them and don't even fucking know
break
it.
his paradigms.
He's actually fighting for the same. Trust me, whether y'all believe it or not, you'll see this shit coming very soon. He's fighting for the same energy he's trying to defeat. I see this shit all the fucking time. All right, he's fighting. He's actually one of them and don't even fucking know it. Nobody that has an understanding of themselves and shit that's going on is even gonna come on here talking like that. One, that's a fact. That's just not gonna happen. You know that you can't sit there and beat a message into somebody. So by him coming off, you need to do this and you need to do that. This person's this person that. What? The whole I already knew that before I even brought him on. The whole conversation was over before it started. I knew what I was going to get, but I brought him on here to prove a point about this. Anybody that rocks with me knows I talk about the same energy all fucking day on all my streams. And he's embedded with it, don't even know it. Yeah, he may think he's doing something good, but he's actually helping them out. You know, because one, division, irrational emotions, in his emotions, don't understand his own energy, can't even let no one else talk, get a thought across because he believes that he's putting something on me to make me learn. Come on, man. Seriously?
Can I add to that?
I don't give a first ain't nothing to add. I don't give a fuck about a pogo because I have discernment to know why I go where I go to get information. That's
but
it.
Not everyone does.
I'm gonna go connect whatever Mike Morales video does next. I'll be there. I'll be watching, and that's it. I move on. If y'all got a problem with that, call me an agent, a fool, a buffoon. I don't know shit. And this and that. I don't know nothing. Fuck out of here. Same person asked me if I'm an
You came at
American.
him for
I ain't no
for the
fucking
weather, and
American.
it's like, well,
You,
where do
then,
you
wait,
watch
hold
the
on.
weather?
And
It's
then you
like,
come out and ask me if
you
I'm
can say the
American.
same
I
thing
ain't no
for that.
fucking American. Are you American? Are you American,
For
Goblin?
me,
Are you
I'm
American?
Aboriginal. I'm
Are you
Aboriginal.
American? All right.
No.
And then so somebody come on here and ask me if I'm American, they don't know shit about nothing that's going on. So stay on your pogo shit and just, hey, don't bring that over here. I don't give a fuck about pogo because you ain't
Matrix.
gonna change me. I mean, what the fuck? We
Matrix.
all know
It's
we're
like
being watched. We all know their
Matrix. It's
infiltration.
like this. It's like this, man. The people that are watching the pogos, okay? You know who your subscribers are, your followers are. You know the real people.
I don't
Okay?
give a fuck.
I
What,
get
No,
that.
what kind of?
So
I don't
listen to him
what
for
I'm
a
care.
sec.
getting to. This
Listen
is
to
what
him
I'm
for a
getting
I
sec.
don't care.
The ones that are watching the pogos, they're trying to change the narrative. All right.
What narrative?
Just like when they
What
punked
narrative?
Zach over there on Paul's channel.
Whatever the
Wait,
narrative's gonna
wait,
be.
Goblin,
What
you
are we
said
doing to
something.
change the narrative?
Goblin, you said something. Change what narrative?
The narrative that the pod living the 2030 that everyone's going to. Since everyone wants to sit around and do their little Ubers
Wait,
and
hold on, wait.
DoorDash and little
Wait, you just said, wait, I'm lost because you said the mods or the people that are in the chat are trying to change the narrative of pods in 2030.
No,
What are y'all doing to stop that from happening?
I said,
Listen, one Goblin, let me help you understand something. One thing I do is I listen to shit people say. And when you say something, I want to stop you and clarify what the fuck we're talking about. Because this is how we get lost in our emotions and thoughts.
They're trolls. They're not talking about anything. They're talking bullshit.
They're talking about all kinds.
So Goblin, back
shit
up.
That doesn't include your past numbers.
Okay,
that ain't doing nothing for the narrative.
See, Goblin. See how you can't control your emotions? You're talking to me, and you're supposed to have the ability to say, I'm talking to you. You know, Zach, hold on. I'll answer that later.
Because this clown below you is calling people trolls when I'm on the same side as him. He's a clown.
How is he a clown?
I got your back while you're calling me a meth addict. You clown.
You don't have my back. You were just I was quiet. You started talking shit. Tabari, I don't even know why you're entertaining these trolls. It's the only reason I came on here. These
Zach,
people that
don't
sit here
talk
and
shit.
all day
The guy
and talk shit and start fights over nothing.
Well, to be fair, Goblin, he's been rocking out me for a long time.
I'm talking about Goblin. I'm talking about the other guy you already kicked out.
The other guy.
No, Snaps is pissed off for a good reason. A lot of the channels, this YouTube thing has been going on for 15 years. There's degenerates here that are infiltrated with all these people that have good ideas, and randomly they work together as a criminal bunch of human degenerates. That's the way it is.
Well, yeah,
everyone has to know that. That's all. Protect your kids. It's not for under 18.
This is another
thing.
YouTube
is for adults. A bunch of fucking criminals.
But this is another thing and this is another thing, and I need to be clear, and let's clear this up. There's people on YouTube that make money. That don't make them an agent. Not a problem. All right, let's get that clear. There's people on the YouTube. There's people on YouTube that make money and make a living.
More money if he was a teacher, if he was.
No, and I'm not talking about
Zach.
I'm talking about people
other than YouTube. The guy writes books.
I'm not talking about
Zach. I respect him.
I'm not talking about. Hold on, wait. I'm not talking about Zach. I'm not talking about Zach. I'm talking about there's other channels out there that make money that people call agents, but they don't have any proof they're agents. But because they sell shit, make money, they're an agent. And if they work together, it's a conglomerate of people working together because they're making a living. So that's different than being an agent. I'm sorry, but it is what is. Facts are facts. An agent is somebody that is working for the government, is a government agenda because they're on here. There's channels like Van Balen. There's that one channel like that woman that she does some other shit too. And they're agents. All right. There is people that set here, that get people off track and shit like that. But a lot of what these people are talking about, they all support each other. They just support each other because it's a business. So separate business from agents. And then what the fuck are you talking about? So they talk about pogos. Who else is a pogo? Let's hear. Mike Morales, let's hear. Who else is a pogo, Goblin?
Farfugal.
I don't even know who that is. Next. Who? Dabu? Okay, wait, stop there. Dabu makes money. How you know he's an agent?
Because the fact that he's still on here rocking.
That ain't nothing. That is not a fact of nothing.
That.
Okay, wait, for one, Dabu Hey, I got a
No,
brother that
it's
talks
not
to
a fact
Dabu.
of none. It's just the fact of him admitting certain things on his live stream.
All right, see, it's not a fact. Okay,
Supporting.
next one, Dabu. Who else?
Okay, Jacob Israel.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Next.
Right, because you're not religious.
A lot of these people, if you don't listen to them, you know, they're basically out there every day trying to get clicks. If you don't listen to them, they shouldn't bother you.
All right, next. I'm just waiting for the next one because, and that's the thing. We don't follow them any the fuck way. So, what does that got to do with?
How about
what does that got to do with us?
How about you know? All
So who else?
Degenerates.
Who else, Bob? Who else?
A call.
Who?
A call.
Who the fuck are even these people? You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be over there then.
A
I don't
call
fucking
for
know
an
these
uprising. You know exactly who that
A call
is.
for
a call for an uprising.
Just say it. Damn, why are we speaking in code?
He's just an old dude on
you know,
because it'll have
trying to make money presenting shit to young people.
I don't give a fuck
His
about
audience
trolls.
is 16 to
It's hard
21.
to find when you get reset.
So who else? Call for an uprising.
I just told you like 5, man. There's multiple. It's not about exactly who is doing it. It's about the narrative.
Right.
See, what's the narrative?
But Snaps, he's
you gotta admit that all these people have been working on
and
YouTube for more than 10 years that you're describing.
What are who doing the narrative? You know what I'm saying? Because if the narrative doesn't get changed, well, we're going to pod life. Very simple. They're mixing iron with
man. We're not listen by 2030. Listen. Let's click. Listen.
There is no.
A lot of us get caught up in conspiracy theory.
Huh?
What? Listen. Hold on. You said 2030. We're going to be living in fucking pods. Yeah, we might be in a prison pod, but the pod that a lot of people talking about, oh, we're going to be fucking living in these things, man. Listen, they ain't got no infrastructure for that, and we got to go to desolates before we even get to that point.
That's not true. Because I've traveled this country too, and I'm gonna tell you right now, in Arizona, they already got cities like that. Okay, amongst other places.
You
happen to live not far from one that's already like that. Okay, I happen to not live far from one that's already like that. It's called Chicago.
What city?
Well, Chicago is a mega city.
No, you said I live by one. Where?
Yeah.
Where?
The Apple.
The Apple. The what?
Yeah.
The Apple.
I guess he's saying New York, the Apple, the Big Apple.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's a mega city.
I know.
What makes you think they don't already have this infrastructure already set up? You are one of the people that showed me when they were putting this shit up. You know this.
What if you're saying pods, like we're gonna be living like fucking the Matrix and stuck in pods and breathing tubes and all this?
Not like the Matrix.
What are you talking about then?
What I mean,
well, clarify
all
this movie fantasy shit. All this movie fantasy shit, like it's crazy, man.
Put your metaverse goggles on and eat your bugs and own nothing, and everything will come to you by a drone.
You posted a video.
And you think they have this? You showed me the infrastructure.
You posted a video
and now
yesterday.
you're saying that they don't have it.
Or 2 days ago about it.
I've been talking about that shit for years.
I know.
Yeah, I've been talking about that shit for years.
Yeah, right.
I've been talking about that for years. But I mean, we all know this shit that what they're trying to do. But what is these pogos got to do with what? I'm trying to figure this shit out because I'm fucking confused. You guys are so adamant.
Some new people, you know,
because you guys are fixated. Wait. You know why I'm lost? Listen, you know why I'm lost? Because they're so fixated on fucking YouTubers instead of what the fuck these motherfuckers are doing to us. Like, I can't understand that. Like, motherfuckers are dropping dead. Like, motherfuckers are dropping dead.
YouTubers and pogues are not really that great an environment for children. You know, anyone under 18 shouldn't even be on YouTube with any of these people, whether they work for the government or they're working for Google, man. You know, and not everybody that's a YouTuber.
Hold on. Why should no one under 18 be on the web? That's how America grows up to be so ignorant, because they're so censored and they have no exposure to life and they're so naive. I'd say my parents exposed me to everything by the time I was like 7 years old.
Some people are very convincing, and children need to be protected from them. Okay, that's why. Zach, you're a very convincing guy, man, but Your
Okay, but we're
numbers are
talking about
numbers, man. That's
how
all.
old we think they
You don't
should
sell
Who is this?
to have
Who are
a.
these people you have on here, Tamari? Your numbers are numbers. That's
Zach,
all. I
your
think a lot of
numbers
young
don't
people could
win
benefit
no
from the information
games.
I'm putting out.
You don't pick no winning numbers, bro.
I don't pick winning numbers.
You don't pick no winning. Your
That ain't
numerology
got nothing to
shit
do with it.
ain't no
Who
fucking
are these
gambling.
sorry
Like, what
ass
is
fucking
wrong with
losers
this
you have
guy?
on here tomorrow? Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Zach.
go through it. I mean, it's just a joke to just say
Zach,
what you
know
said.
who I am, Zach? It's
You're a
James,
fucking
man.
loser who doesn't know what he's talking about. You're talking out of your ass, putting bullshit out there.
But
Who
you're
are these
talking
fucking
out of
losers
Why are
you
you
are,
saying
Tamari?
I'm a loser?
Hey,
Why even
But that,
entertain
bro,
these
that's not
fucking
his
scumbags?
number.
You know what these sorry ass motherfuckers remind me about? Why it might not be worth it to work for the average American because it's a nation full of fucking ungrateful losers. Chinada 3. Hey, maybe you should sign up for the Patreon and look at what game I said was Lock City yesterday. Pelicans, who had good value. Lock City.
No interest,
Problem
man.
life comes
You
on
do you.
after the
You do
fact. How many things have you guys called before they happen? From mass shootings to elections to sports games to news stories. I mean, I've been doing it for a decade.
well, listen.
What I put out was a
Listen.
correct prediction.
Hold on, wait. Listen.
Apparently,
These
he
are
got
all
offended
numbers
because I
of
called him
subjects.
after
Wait,
the
wait,
Hold
let
on.
Chris talk. Let
Wait, hold
Chris
on. Listen.
talk.
Wait,
Let
hold on.
You've
Tabari,
Hold
been
on.
selling
dream,
ass trips for a
you're
decade,
entertaining to
bro.
remind me of why it's not. I mean, hey, you guys, for all the people out there who work on behalf of America, maybe work on more on behalf of
What
yourself.
are you talking
I've been in my
about?
life
You
is trying
work
to
for
help out a
Google.
society
You
of
work
fucking
on
losers.
YouTube, Zach. Shut the fuck up. You're not
I'm
a
not going to
fucking
shut the
hero.
fuck up, you little
You're
bitch
not
ass
saving
talking about
nobody,
bullshit.
motherfucker.
18-year-old should
You
know
are the reason
you're
kids
talking
need
about
to be
exactly how they
protected
want
off
people to be.
YouTube,
Ignorant.
motherfucker.
Don't
You
try to
tell
talk
people
tough.
that you're
Don't
going to
try
give
to
them a
talk
winning
tough.
number.
Don't try
What
to
if
talk
they
tough.
invest their rent in your fucking bullshit numbers?
Wait, but wait,
Hey,
You know,
Chendada,
how many
Chendada,
people in my
Chendada.
community
Hold on.
have
Listen,
rescored
they're not
themselves?
his numbers though. They're not his
I'll be in the
numbers.
chat
I'm not
room.
understanding why y'all say that.
I'm not.
Like
Tabari,
the
I got to
code
get out of
was
here, though.
around
I'll let
before
Ocho
that.
talk, but you shouldn't be
Who y'all
All right, yeah.
entertaining
Let
these
Ocho.
black-ass
Let
fucking
Ocho go.
trolls.
Let Ocho go. Go ahead, Ocho.
Like
Listen.
what?
Wait. Let me clear this up real
I'm
quick.
saying the
Hold on.
numbers.
Wait.
The numbers was
Yeah, go ahead.
around before Zach. The code was here before all of us. We didn't create the code, bro. We didn't create anything. It's been
called
here. He just
numerology. It's
exposed
been
the
around
knowledge.
for 1,000
No,
years,
but this is what I'm
brother.
saying. Y'all come at
Zach
this man
sells
and y'all
tickets,
say,
though.
"Oh, your
Zach
numbers are
sells
bullshit."
tickets.
His
Zach
numbers,
sells
it's not
tickets.
his numbers.
No, but he sells tickets to them.
He sells tickets to who?
To his calculator, to his numbers, to his numerology. He tells
It's
people to bet on
It's
his
not
shit.
his. It's not
That's
his.
all, man. That's
Bro,
all I got
listen,
a
I'm a
problem with. I
decoder
don't have a
myself.
problem with.
Listen, bro, I'm a
I don't have a
decoder
problem
myself.
with
I play with
that.
the knowledge every day. Listen, I play with the
I
knowledge
don't have
every
a problem
day.
with
He's not selling
gematria.
me no
I
tickets.
don't have a problem with no groups. I have a problem with the groups that are selling the winning tickets. That's all, man. And children and people of lesser intelligence need to be protected from people that are as convincing as Zach. That's all.
We know, but listen,
Zach
you
makes
gotta
his
have discernment.
living
You
on
gotta have
YouTube.
good
He's not
discernment to
saving the
know who
world.
to listen
Zach's
to
been
on
here 15 years, man. I've been watching Zach. I don't have a problem with Zach because Matrix likes him. So he's got to have some good qualities. If you read his Bible, he used his bio, he used to be a teacher. So obviously he has a lot more he could get out of life if he was doing something that was more productive than the toxic environment of YouTube. That's all. Zach's not any worse than any of those other people that he named, but he's in that same pocket of people that work on YouTube and may not be agents, but work alongside agents. Everyone on YouTube is toxic, man. That's the problem with YouTube.
Yeah, we agree. I agree. It is toxic for having agents on YouTube, but out of all of these people, I don't see any pages talk about what Zach talk about.
Snafu Snaps is making a good point. I see them, talking about all these people, and they're the same people that were here 10 years ago causing grift. Causing grift is all, and it's like.
So either way, we all would be better without social media in general. With all this drama and all these fake people who come on here and don't even show their face, but they got so much to say, and people tough behind the keyboard and all that, we would be better off without social media. So if people just took their time to get off of this, I mean, the pogo agents wouldn't even matter.
I agree 100%.
People with real life problems don't care about pogo agents, bro. That's for stuff that's like the flat earth thing. If you arguing over flat earth, that means you don't have nothing going on in your life. There's nothing stressful ever going on in your life for you to be worried about who is an agent
Exactly.
for Earth, for flat Earth. Like, dog, the
Exactly.
cops
I
just
agree.
pulled me over. Listen, bro, the cops just pulled me over in costume. They just were in costume. Men in costume. I never seen these men a day in my life. They didn't pay for my property. They don't pay my bills. They don't pay for my kids to eat, nothing. But these men were able to come behind me, follow me, stalk me, and steal my property from me. And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even defend myself because they had guns and I had nothing. I would have got killed, right? So that stuff is what matters. Stuff like that is going on in real life. That's what's going on. Nobody cares about no pogo agent. Zach ain't around for that. Zach ain't pulling me over and taking my stuff from me and telling me I gotta
Exactly.
pay all this money for my shit
People
back and
worried.
go to court and all that. Those are
Exactly. Oh,
real problems, bro. Those are
people
real
worried
problems
about
with this world.
people
See what
worried
I'm
about
saying?
the wrong
Those are
thing.
real problems with
And
this world.
I
Not, oh,
appreciate
who's a
what Zach
pogo
does
agent, who's
for
on the flat earth.
I
I can
appreciate
decide.
what he
Listen,
does
bro,
for
just listen.
gematria, man,
Just
and he
hear me out.
writes
Just hear me
books
out.
and he has an
I
Wait,
audience.
wait.
can
Let me
decide.
take a time
I
out. Let me
have a
take.
good
Hold on. Wait.
decision
I
on
just
who's
don't
the
Ocho.
agree
agent
with
on
Ocho.
here.
him selling
Ocho.
low
I
winning
love
Hold
to
tickets
on.
to
see
Hold
win
on.
like
Wait.
you
Wait.
do.
Wait.
numbers. That's all.
Wait.
When he
Let me
comes
just
out
say
with the
one thing.
winning picks for
Let me.
games, I
Let me.
have a problem with that.
Wait. Let me just say one thing. Out of just respect. Um. Sheriff Chinita 3. He been around for a long time. He's an OG, so he knows a lot. He been around for a long time. Whatever. If him and Zach got a beef, that ain't got nothing to do with me and Zach or him and Zach. I mean, he ain't a troll. He understands a lot of things. I don't agree with everything. I do agree with kids should be the farthest thing away from the internet, and
Agreed.
that resides within us. We can't control other kids being on the fucking internet. That comes from their upbringing. But I do agree. It's like with me, my kids. No, we ain't fucking around with that. When you get older, understand, then it's a different story. And then when they get to that age, because I have kids range from fucking young as possible to my oldest son is 25. And guess what? They ain't attached to the internet like that. But some kids that they know, motherfuckers are like this neck. I don't even know how to fuck their neck curls that far.
Right.
And my kids ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Can I
just
say
again,
one thing in defense of my argument? Look, man, if you want to live if you want to buy Zach's book and live your life and make decisions, should I do this on a Wednesday because it's 6 numbers or on a fucking Thursday because it adds up to 33? Go for it. I'm not disputing anything like that. You might have a better result, but I'm just disputing the fact that when he's picking numbers, saying he's winning, getting winning numbers, this is
That's
not
a fact though,
that.
because
All right, but
listen, I'm a rebuttal
all
what you
right,
said just now, Chandada, with this.
that's the only
When I
problem I
use the
got
knowledge, I
is
don't
when
use
you're
the knowledge and
influencing
say, oh, I'm
people to
gonna do
gamble
this man
with the
he
with the
never let me
calculator.
talk not
That's
once.
it. Everything else I don't mind. I like his books. I like what he does. He's an educator. He does his thing. He's a very good speaker. Whether or not I agree with what he says, that's not a problem with me. It's only when he comes up saying he's picking winning numbers and influencing
Okay, you
people that
just
are
said that
having
like
hard
5 times,
times
bro. Can I
to
talk
go
now?
and
You
gamble.
said that like
That's it.
5 times. Can I talk now, bro? You keep saying that. Like you just keep saying that, bro. You just keep saying that dumb shit. So let me talk. I don't never use the knowledge and say, oh, I'm gonna move like this on a Wednesday or a Thursday because it equals this. That's not how you use the knowledge. Just because you don't use the knowledge doesn't mean it's fake. Like, what are you talking about? I decode games every single day. I call games and props every single day off of gematria. So you cannot tell me it's fake. When I'm a prop god in this community, I'm not even gonna say it, but I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I call home runs. I bet on who's gonna hit a home run every single day. I can do that. And I do not do it off of, oh, I like Albert Pujols or nothing like that. I do it off of gematria. I literally called when Albert Pujols was going to hit 2 home runs to get 700. I called that. And he's the only person in history to hit 2 home runs when he got to 700 out of all the people who got to 700. So what I'm saying is, how would I know that ahead of time? And I gave the pick out. I called it twice because y'all don't even know he been hit 700 home runs. And I called that. Y'all not including the playoffs. So that's what I'm saying. Like, All of these things is being made and everything moving around is through gematria.
So why aren't you putting all
Even
your
this
money on
final
that
thing
and
that's
just
happening.
moving off the
Listen, bro,
internet and
even this
running away
final
with
thing
all your
that's happening
profits?
with
Why are
the
you trying to
pods y'all
influence
talking about
others
in
to gamble?
2027.
That's all.
Listen, bro, even the pods y'all talking about in 2027, that stuff is getting brought in through gematria. They're using gematria every day on all of us, bro. All of us. So I don't know why y'all come at that stuff like, oh, it's not important. Nobody's conspiracy, honestly, is more important than the next. They're doing a lot of this stuff. So you can't come and attack somebody because they don't just preach what you're preaching. That's crazy.
Exactly. That's that.
And that's what y'all doing.
You hit the nail on the head with that one, because that's the problem with the whole fucking.
I agree.
Since
I
I've been
just
on
don't
this,
agree with using it to get other people to
wait, hold on.
gamble. That's all.
Since I've been on here, I came on it because I was like, oh, okay, we can finally get. I've never been about this shit. I've always been about shit. It's a bunch of people that think like me. Let's try to, man. The minute I came on this bitch back in 2008, 9, I got the same results as we get now. Nothing. Nobody wants to do it because you hit the nail on the head. Because if it isn't what you believe in, that shit's out the window. And
How is this
that
any
is more.
different from Christianity and all of that stuff?
Yes,
Religion.
that
Same
thought
stuff.
process is worse than any fucking religion, any belief system, because that actually hinders growth. You know, how the hell are we supposed to know all this shit and we throw each other out the fucking window, but we're all talking about the same shit? Like, that shit's
Right.
I don't understand that shit.
Right,
Like, I
because
really don't get it.
while you
You know?
sitting here attacking this man, saying like you're attacking Zach, right?
Well,
But
hold
Zach
on,
is
wait.
putting out true
Wait,
information all day.
Ocho.
No, I like Zach because Matrix likes Zach. I am not attacking him. I just don't want him to influence
I'm
people
talking
to
about all of
gamble
these
with his
guys who's
damn
on
numbers.
here.
That's all.
You
These
know, and
guys
as far as the gambling, this is the thing about the gambling thing. All right, because this is like on everybody's mind, not realizing we gambling the fuck every day, and not realizing that if you got a piece of cash, like, look, this $5 bill right here, it has H8 on it. That is gematria. All right, this bill has fucking what bill? What's this got? Hold on, this one right here. All money has gematria on it. It has A1. This one has A1 on it. Every dollar bill you got has gematria on it. So we using the shit every fucking day anyway, gambling on a system where this means absolutely nothing. It's an illusion. And we up here talking all this stupid shit, but this is an illusion. So the thing with gambling is I understand it because I don't look at it if I like when I hit, everybody went crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, I look at it as an investment. So a smart person would be like, okay, I got $100 over here. Let me invest it into this knowledge that this dude, he's been talking about, and people been telling me like, yo, there's people making a living doing this, da 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 da. This ain't for everybody, but if you got a couple dollars, do it. So boom, I did it, and I benefited off of it. So what is wrong with that? People have the word like cult or flat earth on gambling. I don't look at it as gambling. That's a fucking smart investment, because gambling would be crypto. Gambling would be the stock market. Gambling would be going to work every day, but people can't ration that thought because your life is a fucking gamble. We gambling every day. Motherfuckers riding around with driver's license. You're gambling with your fucking life. If you don't gamble right by driving down the street, obeying all the rules of the game, you get pulled over, you get hit with a fine. Oh, come on, man. Let's make sense of it. We need these things to maneuver in this matrix. Nobody can deny that. We ain't got them. We're in a fucked up situation. For now, we need these to maneuver. So why not? And that's my whole thing about the gambling. Other than that, that's all everybody else believes. That's my thought process and mine only. I understand that, and we should understand that. And this is life. Universal law and the principles of law and the maximum of law state that you have no effect on everybody else. But that's what they want to change the law and put this new shit in where what you say can hurt others. And there's a lot of people is caught up in this shit and don't even fucking realize it. When it is nobody can affect you but you, and nobody else can affect you but your own self. So if somebody goes and gambles and fucks their life up, how the fuck is that my fault? That's this new age thinking. No, that's they got discernment. They know if they go gamble, they can lose that money unless they're completely fucking stupid. And they know if they go put more money and they don't get it right, they can lose it.
Nah, but
If not,
wait,
that's
it
completely
has
stupid.
something to do with
Come on, man.
being mesmerized by the screen. You know, people, they get mesmerized by the characters on YouTube.
Listen,
and they
for
do.
the love,
If let me
for the
just say one
love of
thing,
money is the roots of all evil, right?
if there was 100% profits on
Hold
the
on,
things
wait.
you were
For the
doing,
love,
you would just go off and you'd make money on your gambling, and you wouldn't do no promoting of gematria. It would be something that gave you a great benefit. But you're speaking about it. Maybe it does give you all these
but think about it. It's like
insightful
this. Check this out. But
chances
think about
in
this,
making decisions. I
Chanita.
just don't agree with the
Chanita.
gambling part. When you're telling people
Right.
that
And
may be
listen,
mesmerized by the screen,
your
that
right.
you got the winning combination and they lose their rent, that's where I have a problem. I don't have
That's
a
on them.
problem. I
That's
don't
on
go
them. That's
troll,
on them.
I
track.
get that. I
That's
get
on
that.
you.
I
You got your
understand that.
record. That's
Wait,
on
hold
you,
on,
Positive
Ocho.
things.
Listen.
on you.
Listen. We ain't even got to talk about that because I got a problem with that. As far as, okay, well, we ain't got no control over that. And the mesmerization that you're talking about happens every day. That's why people tune into the internet. It's because they're mesmerized by something that they don't know. And then they get caught in flat earth. They get caught in this belief. They get caught in that belief. And then they become asphyxiated on it. And guess what? That shit can fuck their life up. Waking up can fuck their life up to, oh my God, my whole life's fucked up. My wife don't believe me. My husband don't believe me. My kids, oh my God, now they're in a stressful situation. They turn to alcohol, drugs. This whole shit is dangerous. So to sit there and put it into like a little small microcosm, us understanding this, we should know, and I get it. I understand where you're coming from, but we have discernment to know. And anybody of the age of gambling would have discernment to know that I can lose it all. That don't lay on us. You know what I'm saying? It does. It's just like the whole license shit. You know, that's what, and I get it because that's why I don't teach it, because I know the ramifications, and I don't want people to go through, that if they can't handle it. I always tell people, look, this shit ain't for everybody. Driving without license ain't for everybody.
I
Because it
want
can
to say
cost
something
you
too
a
about
lot
that.
of money, which you're taking a gamble. But you got to understand, this is what they did to us. This is how you unwind from it, and it is truth. Same thing with gematria. Hey, they're using numbers on us all fucking day. They're using it to rig games. What the fuck? Well, if there's a glitch in the matrix to benefit, why not? It's like a cheat code.
Right.
What the fuck? I understand what you mean about, I get it. I understand that totally, Chanita. But listen, we can't be sitting there worried the fuck about what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And some stuff, there's other people that do gematria that ain't getting this slack. That talk about they winning every time. How the fuck is that possible? Who the fuck is out here winning everything they say is truth? Hell no. And I see that and I'm like, I don't say nothing. No. I see like, wait, the motherfucker ain't, no, that's not true. But I don't say anything. To each his own. You know what I mean? If people don't like, they go over here. And there is no guarantee because gambling,
We don't control it. See, that's
we
what I
don't
was saying.
control.
Like, this is what I was saying. People get mad. People get mad at Zach or get mad at the knowledge when at the end of the day, he's showing you that the people who control these games are using these codes to do it. So at the end of the day, we're trying to crack a code that somebody else controls. They can do whatever they want every day. They can do whatever they want. They can tell these people to move however they want. They make them wear whatever they want. They go and be wherever they want. They go and date whoever they want. They will do whatever they want them to do. So why y'all get mad at gematria or get mad at Zach when it's like
And
Zach
then not
ain't the
even that, but
person
get mad
playing the
at
game?
not even that, but get mad at all these other channels talking about pogos. Meanwhile, I'm going to fucking school board meetings my damn self alone with other people, and they're teaching gay shit in school, hatred, and all this other shit. But yeah, people are worried about pogos. Like, what the fuck? What about
Right.
right now?
What are
What
y'all
about right
doing?
now? All
What are
this
y'all
shit
doing
going on.
besides yelling at people on the
What the
internet?
fuck?
What
Like,
are
I
what
y'all
are you
doing
agree.
doing?
besides yelling
Like,
at
I don't
people
get,
on the
I
internet?
don't understand this internet shit. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit going on. I put myself in position to see this real shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like the internet shit is a joke. All these people are so tough and doing so much. All these pogo, I've been on here for 5 years and doing this and doing that. What the fuck? Well, they still on here. I don't see them dividing. I don't see Mike Morales dividing up the communities. Like, what the fuck? Who can
Yo,
he work
Matrix,
for?
one of the reasons I like your channel and I like following you. No, one of the reasons I like your channel, following you, is because of the way that you nurture your family, man. But I'd also like to say, as a friend, contact me, man. I want to pay for your license, man. I don't want to see you running around fucking for no $50 a
Listen,
year,
hold on,
catching
wait.
no
Hold
fucking
on.
tickets.
Listen, you don't need a license. Who says you need a license?
I want
Show
to
me the law.
sponsor your driver's license.
I don't need no driver's license. That's what
I want to
I got.
sponsor
I have a driver's license. When I get pulled over, I give them my ID. I got a driver's license. You know, I mean, you gotta know where we living in. See, that's the thing that I understand. I don't got time to teach people that shit. It's too much. Now, in my own microcosm of real life, I show people all the time. You know, I show people family court shit. I show people about child support, how the game goes. Just like how people teach gematria, people teach this. I teach them how this shit is really run. How we're actually supposed to be moving. You know, there's a public and there's a private. It's that simple. The law is the law. You're not putting anything new on it. The law says this. This is what I'm doing. I don't need a driver's license. Therefore, I don't have one. So, you know, it took me a long time to figure it out, but I figured it out. And when you figure these things out, your life changes. You are respected. It don't turn into a battle. It turns into, okay, they respect that shit. You know, same thing in family court. I'm respected, you know, because I don't go in there with my feelings. I come in there with the facts of their own law. That's the whole thing about it. Facts over feelings.
Chat is going crazy.
You know, facts over feelings, you know? Facts over feelings. Like, they're so mad at pogos. Like, what the fuck? Damn, I mean, crazy.
Right. Because
like,
they don't really have problems
they just inflicted
the common person has.
Oh shit. They just inflicted some more shit for motherfuckers to be worried about that we already knew. We know there's agents. We just say agents. You know how many different kind of fucking agents there are? You know? I mean, come on, man. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, they're fixated on this, and this is what they're exposing, and that's their fight. Well, that's your fight. Don't tell me I'm doing wrong because I don't know. What the fuck? I'm ignorant. You're ignorant because you don't know. Like, what? You're helping these people.
I mean, it ain't like you don't know, because this is stuff that you talk about every day. I've been watching you post videos about this stuff every day, and it's like, you didn't use the term pogo, so you're wrong. He said, no, they're not agents. They're this, that, the third. Like, bro, that's the same thing. You just said a full definition to the one word. Like, come on, bro. I'm saying he doesn't really have the problems that real Americans have or real people have, because you wouldn't be fighting the fight that you fighting. Really.
Right.
It's like that flat earth stuff. It's like saying, oh, Zach, after the fact, Zach, your stuff don't matter because my stuff matters way more. Like, come on, man. It's like, no.
Right. And
you
as
don't
far
really
as
have nothing going on, especially if you're only worried and so focused on internet folks, you have nothing going on. You living carefree. Everything in your life is just a breeze. You have nothing to worry about. Because the things that's really worth worrying about, you should be putting that attention on.
But also, I'd like to just throw in, you know, I'd like to throw in, you know, I don't worry about who's following Matrix on his channel and who's commenting, and you know, that you can't be held responsible for who's following you around and who likes you.
Exactly. I mean, that's just logic.
And this stuff,
like, if you like, I mean,
he don't cause no problems with nobody.
Right. That's just logic, man.
And he has, you know, he makes friends of people on a different level, you know. So I don't hold him responsible if I see someone come in and cut him up for something, or pogos, or for, you know, like, there's nothing I can do about any of these degenerates on YouTube either. I tried for 10 years, man. I tried my hardest. There's nothing you can do. They're gonna outlast every one of us.
Okay. Yeah, so we just moving energy, you know. It's not an argument because I could shut up. See, some of these people can't even shut up. I could be quiet, you know. I'll just be quiet, you know. I'll just be quiet, let them talk, you know. I don't get into my emotions. All I want to do is bring it to a point with some facts instead of all this emotional shit. You know, all this shit. Give us the motherfucking 100% full ass proof of this. Names, what they're doing, how much they're getting paid, who's funding them, you know, all that. That's what it's, you know. Then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, all right, I see now. But I look at it because they're using a channel like Mike Morales. I'm like, he doesn't even get into trolling and beefing and making videos about people. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, what did he? I don't understand that whole logic. I get other people and shit like that, and you know, they can say whatever they want. But I'm just looking at, okay, I see what he puts out, but I'm like, I guess I'm just that dumb and that in fucking ignorant, and I can't see it, like, because I don't see how that's even affecting my life. It's only benefited my vacations and understanding when the weather come to watch that shit and see the cold come down, and Buffalo got fucked up with snow, and you know, I knew Rochester was gonna be straight, so I prepared my family. Hey, we ain't getting no snow. You know, it's like I don't see where that is now other channels I can see that are into the trolling and the division and make videos about each other and do all that crazy. I can see that, but other channels I never even heard of before. So, you know, other
These
channels
people
I
don't
never
even
even
matter,
heard.
bro. These people don't even matter. I don't know why people are even focused on this. Is not the first time I've seen people come to your page and say, oh, you watch this person and that person. Who cares what you watch? I mean, bro, that's
Exactly.
up to him, bro. That's him and his knowledge on his truth journey.
Exactly.
That's
So
up to
my whole
him.
thing is, that's what you do. I do what I do. I mean, I don't need that in my life. I'm not focused on it. I got real shit going on. Like, real shit is happening right in front of our very fucking eyes. And if I'm sitting up here focused on trolls on the internet, spending all my time, like, what the I mean, channels that are going to be there any fucking way that, hey, what? Go. Are you calling CNN every fucking day? Are you emailing CNN every day? Are you marching down to CNN? Are you trying to roll up on CNN when they're at a scene and
Right.
expose the ones
That'd
that
be
are
my
really
point.
fucking people up? Like, I don't get the logic, man. That's the problem.
That'd be my
Pogo,
point.
Dogo, I'm like, wait, CNN, Fox News, and all this other shit. Like, what? Like, why ain't people trying to do that? Fuck with these people. Like, I can't understand it. I really don't. But fuck it. That's just me. I'm ignorant to that. I don't know. I don't even want to know more about that shit. It's just whatever, man. I can't understand it, guys. So they can say whatever they want. You already know trolls never bother me. I enjoy when trolls come around because they don't have no logic, they don't have no emotions, and they don't have no reasoning at all. I mean, clear as day. When Snap Fu come on here, shout out to Goblin. He's always rocked out with me. You know what I mean? But Snap Fu, whatever the fuck the name is, all that energy and emotion and shit. That's the shit I talk about every fucking day on full display. Like, come on, man.
Shout out
This
to
energy
Snafu
is
Snap.
embodying. See, people don't realize
Fuck Monograph.
that people think I'm full of shit when I say this energy is hopping in and out of people. It's hopping inside of people. The real ones it ain't gonna fuck with. You ain't gonna see me come on here all of a sudden flip the fuck out and going crazy on everybody and all this other shit. No, this energy is embodying people that are weak. You know, you could see the weakness in the person. I saw the weakness in that dude. I see it. You know, this is like the motherfuckers that be on Paul and Slave's channel. Like, these are weak motherfuckers that see Paul as some type of fucking savior and all this other shit. And he sits
Yeah.
there and he clowns them and like he sits up there. I'm the god of all media. He had them saluting and all kind of crazy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Minute I seen that, I was gone from over there because I was like, oh, this brother got some good information that he doing. Then I see him like, oh hell no, this is just some old weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Who's this? Nature Boy?
no, this Paul and Slade. You know, it's just some weird ass shit. So I'm like, you know, and this is how he came with that energy. He comes up on here, oh fucking you. I'm like angry at people in the chat. I'm like, it's crazy. I don't get this internet shit. I really don't, man. Because I'm like, they're worried about other fucking channels. The only thing I could think why he was telling me this is like, wait, do you see mainstream media? They literally just had a lunar fucking shooting, then a half moon shooting, and then all this other shit. The United Nations is having a disarmament meeting in Geneva, and these motherfuckers are worried about this shit. And then they're talking about pods and all this other shit. I mean, oh my fucking God. What about right now? We live in the moment. You ain't awake if you don't know we live in right now. What are you doing right
Without
now?
doing anything to stop it from coming. They're not doing
You know what I'm
nothing to
saying?
stop
Like,
it
what are
from
you
coming.
doing in your own life? You know? I mean, come on, man. You know, by literally, but what we do actually puts out energy to fight the energy they have in here. Just however you want to say it gets in here, it's out here, it's embodying motherfuckers. I see it every day. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker changed. Well, it's that energy in him. They got them, you know? And this is the shit that I see all the time, man. And it's embodying people we see on the internet. Trust me, it is. It's embodying people. People ain't got to believe me with this energy shit. I don't give a fuck. I know exactly what the fuck is happening. And like I said, started off this video with, is these are the same motherfuckers. They worried about, oh, these people are going to come and they're going to put a gun to you. No, motherfucker. It's not them. It's your fucking neighbor. It's your loved one. It's all the people you think that are around you ain't around. They ain't coming for you, man. They already showed us what they're going to do. We are coming after each other. And it's on full display. You know, that same dude, hey, he might get to a point where they push enough this energy out where he embodies this energy and he be the one up at my door. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, snafu? Yeah, it's because of you. Boom. You know, try. This is what we're gonna see, man. We coming for us. That's why you gotta understand this energy, man. I see it every day, man. You know, and you can believe it or not, but this shit is real, man. You know. So, you know, I just wanna touch on that, man, because I see it. I talk about this shit every day. And anybody watching this later, missed it, go watch the emotions and energy in this brother. You know? And at the end of the day, under that energy, that satanic, evil, darkness, whatever you want to call it, that's in him, that's a good, caring-hearted person. But he's got the wrong energy in him. Trust me. And this is what's going on, man. And people better really realize it and see it. Because this shit might affect you, man. You know? See, I mean, he can't control himself, man. So I'll be a fake. I'll be all that shit. You know? I can't even put the fucking comment up there.
You know, a lot of times too, Matrix,
am I still on?
You're dealing with these people on the back end. You know, they're doing some heavy harassment, some heavy social engineering, some heavy gaslighting. So, you know, you got to that's why I came on, is because I just wanted to break bread between the two of you, man, because he's seen something over the last 5 years. I've been here for 10 years. For 8 years, I did the same thing as him. So, you know, it's like I think I agree with most of what he's saying, but yeah, you can't blame you for, you know, extending a peace dove to all these channels and being a friendly person. And you've been here 10 years. It's not like you're just, you know, it's a place for you to communicate with the people. So, and I enjoy watching you for that reason, because you're not.
I just put out.
You're not toxic, man. You're actually helpful, man. You go around you were the one-man rescue team, man, in the blizzard. So all these things, man, it's like I just felt bad that he was coming down on you for all these people that like you. And it's true. Some of them, you know, work on YouTube. Others are part of this whole network of people that we all know are scumbags on YouTube. It's like a criminal underworld on YouTube.
Because you know why that energy comes? You know why that energy comes? Because I bring conviction, you know? And that energy is going to come. I already know it's going to come. So therefore I let them on, you know, it's easy to block people, but I let them come on and I just let the energy, I know what energy I'm dealing with. That's a very in tune with another side. You know, I don't come on here and talk about all the shit that I understand and do, but I'm very in tune in the other side. And I understand behind people's own being of who they truly are. You know, people like, oh, they're always talking about Zach. You don't know Zach like I know Zach. You know, I mean, and other people, they're like, oh, oh, this other person or this other person. Like, I know a lot of people, man, that I don't even talk about. People have crossed me. You know, I've let people borrow shit and they fuck me over. But I'm not on here mad at the world and calling them out and doing this shit, because that resides in me. That's something that I chose to do. That's all my fault. Ain't nobody else's fault or business. Therefore, I keep it to me, you know? And this is what this whole social engineering shit, it goes along with a socialist society, which leads to communism. And half these motherfuckers don't realize they're pushing fucking communism. You know, that ideology. Don't understand when they're caught screaming pedos, Nazi. I know where they got the program from already. That's a program. When you see words like that, and shit like that constantly, and that's all they're saying, all they can say, they can't really get a thought across it rationally. You know they're under the same mind control that they're against. I mean, these people, if you know what is in control of us, these people are triple, quadruple, double crossers. Google that shit. This shit goes back to fucking before Babylon days of how they can trick people not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. That's why they use a cube 4 times. You
Zach
go
trying to
look
get
up
back on,
a cube
Matrix.
that's a mirror and look in the middle of that motherfucker. Huh?
Is Zach trying to get back
What'd you say?
on? He might
But
be
anyways, what I'm
backstage.
saying is, look at a cube. All right, this is where the cube comes from. This same understanding is they could make you think 4 different ways, right? 4 different ways and not realize what the one is actually doing. All right, the same one that you think is good is the same one that's doing everything to you. And they use this tactics all the fucking time. They put this energy out there and people are screaming against this and screaming against that. Like you could see it with the Trump supporters versus the fucking liberals. It's the same energy, talking about the same shit, arguing with the same people. This is how they do shit. Not realizing they're both going to the motherfucking chamber. Both of these motherfuckers is going when they get their agenda. And that's what they don't understand. Snafu come out here talking that shit like what? You know, you're actually fueling what they want. And they don't understand this shit, you know? But wait. The problem is my screen is stuck right now because I got a phone call. So like I can't even, the last chat I got is, let me see. Fuck.
I know
The
what
last chat I got
Snap is
is
going through with that. If you're
up here.
battling with people like
I don't know.
Monographs on this website, you're down in the gutters, man. The worst of the worst human beings. So I know what he's going through, and it's look. I just want everybody to get along in the sense that nobody can be responsible for everyone else. I know everyone on YouTube. I'm not responsible.
I don't know Snafu's story. Like I don't know his story. I don't know Snafu's story. I don't know, who's attacked him. Maybe somebody's attacked him, his channel before he got trolled. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
Stuff. And
I don't follow him. I don't know nothing about the shit. And y'all, you're breaking up a little bit. Is it my connection? Are we good?
You good? It was messing up a little bit.
Are we frozen?
But you good now.
All right, we good. Hold on, because I can hardly hear it.
My mic probably garbage.
Your homie Zach wants back in. He got some new numbers. He wants to set the record straight.
Yeah, man. Zach, the numbers guy, bro. He put me on. I just got pulled over 144 days from my birthday on the Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman equal 144. The Jesuit order equal 144. Come on, man. Every time I ever had a run-in with the cops, it was by the numbers.
It just kicked me out.
Anytime.
Are we back?
Yeah,
Let me know if we're back, because I just kicked me out. And now, who else? Somebody else. I'm in here twice. What the fuck?
The code was around before Zach, Chinada.
I know that, man. It's called numerology. It's been around for 1,000 years.
And they've been rigging everything. They've been rigging the game through gematria before Zach.
I'm not denying that it's a science for some people, man, like mathematics. I'm not denying that, but I'm just, what my angle is. Everything else is good.
Let me try to go on my other phone.
Everything's good.
Somebody like me, right? I'm from the
sports
inner city.
betting, not that great. That's all. Everything else is good, man. I like that number stuff, man.
Like somebody like me from the inner city, they want me, like a person like me, to sell drugs to my elders in the community, to people in the community. They want me to do stuff like that to get money. And the whole time, if I'm on the block selling drugs, these kids is talking about sports games, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. They talking about that stuff. So like their minds is attached to that stuff. So the whole time they thinking these games are real and they over here destroying their own community when they could be taking that same time figuring out how these games work through gematria.
I lost y'all for a minute.
I don't take my time to sell drugs to the community. I take my time to use gematria.
Yo, give me 1 minute, guys.
You good, Matrix?
Y'all can see me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. All right, give me.
I see you. That's what I mean. Gematria is very true. And I started realizing they're using it in all aspects of life. It ain't just sports, it ain't just politics, it's everything. And you gotta be stupid to think it ain't. Because every court date I had was by the numbers. Every time I got pulled over was by the numbers. Anytime the cops came to my house was by the numbers. It's a joke. So I applaud Zach. Even if Zach was an agent, I applaud his agentry for showing me the code that put me on to my life, basically. I didn't know how much coding was around me myself. Chad Johnson equal 48, the 223 prime number. I'm from Philadelphia, the 223. My birthday is 6/15. 6/15 is the 9/11 prime number. 156 is the 9/11 prime number. So I see how it all is transpiring. I'm always in a courtroom. Courtroom equal 48. I'm exposing the Illuminati. Illuminati equal 48. It's always around. It's always around. Always around. I didn't even show cops. I got pulled over on 33rd and Hunt.
All right, hold on.
Spoke to 3 cops.
Let me see if
And
I
the
can
third
put.
cop showed me he got 33 tatted on his ring finger. While I'm sitting here telling him what 33 is. I'm telling him police equal 33, name equal 33, all this stuff.
All right, I was able to get on another phone. That's the one thing I like about StreamYards is your phone could fuck up and you can get in on another device and it'll still be live. So you there? You can see me, Zach?
I can see you. Yeah, I'm back on.
Yeah. So as far as I want to move away from the troll shit. That shit, I don't care about troll shit. They're gonna be they just came on here. I mean,
you got one on here right now, though, Jabari. You got a troll in the room right now. He's still on the screen.
Oh
This
no,
dude is a total troll. You can't see that? He might talk calmly. He's
not.
troll this guy.
He's not. No. He's been around a long time. Like he's been around for a long time.
I've been around before Monograph.
Once he said the truth, I've heard him listen. I'm just sitting there listening to him just lie away. Zach been on here for 15 years.
On your yard and crash into your fence.
Can you mute him for a second? Because I haven't been on. I want to correct all the lies I've been listening to this idiot say. Again, Zach's been on here for 15 years. False.
No. Hold on. Let's just. No,
Why
he
not?
might have been whatever. He's been around for a long time. That I know. He's been around.
What's he do for the truth community? What's he do for the truth community besides downplay the truth?
Well, I mean, I remember when
I was the king of the truth community before I put it to rest in 2017.
Okay, you were the king of the truth community.
Wait.
You brought to the table.
Wait. One thing I could say that he did do is he had a the Monograph was doing a lot of shit. He exposed a lot of things with Monograph. A lot of things and a couple.
Monograph, the same guy who threatened me for Christmas Eve the day the car crashed through my house.
Yeah,
that same guy. Monograph.
That guy. Yep.
And so doesn't that make sense? The same guy who threatened me for Christmas Eve that the car ended up crashing through my house later. This guy's associated. That makes sense.
It doesn't make me an associate, brother. It just makes me know the story. Just because I know that someone left a dead squirrel on your yard doesn't mean
that was also him. On New Year's Eve, he's telling me a story about me and a dead squirrel, and the next day there's a dead squirrel on my step. Yeah, that's
and I don't have nothing to do with it. But
this guy's a creeper, Jabari. This guy's a creeper, just like Monograph's a creeper. But hold on, this clown is just talking nothing but shit. Okay, here, let's just go through just baseball. Spring training, 111th World Series. Said Mets would be in the World Series. What did that pay for them to win the pennant? It paid 40-1. So imagine you put $1,000 down on that. There's $40,000 you made off the court. Guaranteed the next year the Cubs would win the World Series. That paid 5-1. Imagine you took your $40,000 that you win the year before, bet that. Now you got $200,000. 113th World Series. I couldn't really see it in spring training, but you know what? Vice News wrote the article about me today because in late August I said why the Astros would beat the Dodgers. Exactly what happened. What'd that pay? 20-1? Just imagine you were betting on this. How much are you multiplying your money? The next year, 114th World Series in July said why Boston would beat LA 4-1 in the World Series, 99 days for the Super Bowl, where Boston would beat LA in the Super Bowl. We're only through the 114th World Series. 115th World Series on September 27th said Wyatt look how you grin, like a fucking scumbag piece of shit. 115th World Series on September 27th said Wyatt looked like the Nationals beat the Astros.
Bro, you fucking degenerate. What is your problem, man? Who the fuck do you
hold on, man.
World Series in February. Before spring training even started, said Wyatt the Dodgers would win the World Series. They did. 117th World Series.
Shut the fuck
gave
up,
you 4
buddy.
teams to win the
Shut
World
up,
Series.
man. Let's
The
not
Nationals,
talk about numbers,
or
man.
excuse me, the
Talk
Braves
about
were one of those
something
4
else.
teams. They paid 20 to 1. They won.
Bitch boy.
118th World Series. We had 2 teams for the National League, Dodgers or Phillies. Phillies paid 20 to 1.
Shut the fuck up with your
Why do
sports.
I need to shut
Let's
the fuck
talk
up?
about
I'm nailing it.
something
I'm just
else,
going
you
through baseball.
fucking
These are all
degenerate.
futures we nailed. You're saying I can't call shit? That's just baseball, sorry ass motherfucker. And I've never told anybody to live by the numbers. I heard you get on here and say I tell people to live by the numbers. I never said that. You're a fucking scumbag piece of shit. And tomorrow you got to stop entertaining trolls like this. If this guy rolls with monographs, you should already know better.
You're a human
Fuck you,
degenerate,
sorry ass
man, and
motherfucker.
so
You're
is
picking
Monograph,
up the squirrel on my
motherfucker.
doorstep. Yeah, you should have come knocked on the door while I was there, bitch. Could have got laid out.
I'm happy.
Yeah, fuck you. Keep
Good.
smoking cigarettes, faggot.
Good.
Yeah, you won't be here for much longer. Keep smoking those cancer
Talking
sticks.
like that in
Sorry
your
ass
house.
All right, hold on. All right, okay.
From the
All right.
one person
You just
who
got put in your
got
place, sorry ass motherfucker.
Shut the fuck
Learn your
up,
fucking
man. Why
place,
you got so
scumbag.
much
You ain't the
hate,
king of
man?
shit. You aren't
I
the
didn't
king of
come
shit.
here
You're
to
the king
hate
of
on you.
lies.
I
Sorry ass
didn't come
fucking
here to
bitch is what
hate
you
on
are.
you fucking human degenerate. with
Next
your
time, knock
fucking
on my
beanie.
door,
You
faggot,
look
instead of
like
laying
a
the squirrel
fucking
on the step,
criminal.
okay?
You
Knock
look
on
like
the
a
door,
criminal.
pussy.
All right,
Knock
hold
on the
on.
door and
Like
let
a
me know you're laying
criminal.
the
Eat
dead
some
squirrel there.
vegetables,
I don't think
motherfucker.
he-
You look
I
like
don't
you're
think-
fucking
I
wasting
don't
away
think, hold on,
with
wait.
hate.
I don't think he put the he was all against the whole monograph thing. So I don't think he was conspiring with monographs. Let's get that straight. But all this like arguing, it's more of a disagreement that's just going way too far. You know the word.
How has it gone way too far? I just listened to this guy tell nothing but lies.
I know.
I can't stand liars, Tabari. That's why I get out and work every day and put out life-changing knowledge, because we're ruled over by liars. And I get tired of these fucking losers coming on here after
You
the
are
fact.
delusional,
Shut the
man.
fuck up,
If you
sorry ass
think you're
motherfucker. Show me
changing
anybody who called
people's
Morsi
lives,
before it happened.
you're
Show me
fucking
anyone who called more
delusional.
before it happened. Hey, Canada, what homeless people have you helped get off the street? How many people you helped get their car out of the garage, change their life, quit their slave job? We all know the answer. Zero, sorry ass motherfucker. How many people proving how sports and politics are all rigged together? Sorry ass motherfucker. Zero, but I did. It was zero until I came along. Put another cancer stick in your mouth. Wither away and get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get tired of these sorry ass fucking faggots talking shit. You shouldn't be talking shit about me. Yeah. No, actually, I'm talking facts. You came on here and talked bullshit. Yeah, if you want to take Zach's advice to do this on Wednesday. I never said that in my life, sorry ass motherfucker. I would say the exact opposite. I say we shouldn't live by this code. I say this is the code they use to rig the fucking sports games, the elections, the news, and I prove it every fucking day.
You fucking human degenerate. It's a good
that's
thing
you.
you're not
That's
teaching
you. Put another
kids
cancer
anymore.
stick in your mouth,
You're
dick
a
sucker.
fucking scumbag, man.
No, you're a
real
scumbag.
fucking
You're a
scumbag.
scumbag.
You got on here and all you did was insult me since
I did insult you because you're a sorry ass fucking bitch. That's why I insulted your sorry motherfucking ass. I came on here and spoke facts.
Fuck you,
We did the
man.
baseball.
You're
We did the NFL and NBA and college. Did we get into how we just nailed the World Cup? Hey, did you just help somebody change their life and make $40,000 off the World Cup? You didn't.
Scumbag, man. You're a fucking degenerate. Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about something else.
I'm a guy who brought life-changing knowledge to some shit.
All right, let's talk about something else. Boom.
Hey, you think this guy, if he goes to Oklahoma City, anybody's going to show up? New York, anybody's going to show up? Nobody's going to show up. They're going to say, who's that sorry-ass fucking bum over there with a cancer stick in his mouth? That's all they're going to say. Who's that sorry-ass fucking joker?
Hoodie mugging Antifa motherfucker.
I'm not Antifa.
All right.
Next subject.
Let's talk about something else, because I mean it's too far. Misunderstandings.
It wasn't a misunderstanding. He got on here and said deliberate lies to Bari. All he did was lie. Exactly. All he did was lie. One lie after the next.
It's a misunderstanding. That's what I'm saying.
It's not a misunderstanding. That's lying.
If people don't watch, he might not watch your channel, so he don't know.
He said he's been watching for 15 years. I haven't been on here for 15 years. That was another lie.
Yeah, he did say he'd be watching that.
He said he'd been watching for 15 years. Yeah, if you
said he
knew that,
fucked
you
with
should
the
know that
numbers,
for
too.
5
He
years I
talking
worked
about,
every
I like
fucking
the
day and helped
numbers.
people make a lot of money and never charged a dime for anything. Everything was free. Yeah, look, schmuck grin. Back to the schmuck grin.
Calling me, man. Goddamn calling me. But
Next subject, bitch boy.
Yeah, come knock on my door next time with the squirrel.
oh man.
Nobody's going to your house, you fucking degenerate.
I'm sure it was just a coincidence that Monograph tells a story about me and a dead squirrel, and there's a dead squirrel on the doorstep the next day. I'm sure that was just a coincidence right after the car crashed through the house.
No, because people hate you because you're a fucking human degenerate. Look at how you talk to people. Next subject.
Yeah,
Shut
I talk
the
to people the
fuck
way
up.
they deserve to be talked to.
Well, let me intervene. Now, a lot of the reactions from Zach come from the way you deliver it, and I get the frustration, and but the way it comes out is instantly with a person. It's insulting, so they're going to go on the defense. It's just going to be a negative, and it's going to explode into an argument. It always does. People get upset, and I get it. I get your frustration. You got trolls up the ass. A lot of shit's happened to you. But at some point, we got to have reserve. You know what I mean? And I get it because I'm like the same way. I just take it as a whole. This a whole videos about the same shit. We're in a desperate ass situation right now. But people aren't taking it desperately. And I get it. That's where you come from. You come from the desperation. Look what they're doing. You do the numbers every day and you can see it and it fucks with you. So it creates energy in you. And you got to have that ability. Sometimes when people ask questions, they just want to know. And sometimes it comes out the wrong
You didn't
way.
hear these people asking me questions, though, Tabari. They were coming with false accusations and lies.
I get it. But it's always an
That's what I get tired of, because YouTube's just full of a bunch of pack of lying trolls and agents putting out bullshit. They're ungrateful. That's what I'm talking about. America is a nation of ungrateful haters. 90% of them are marching along to tyranny. And then you even look in this community. Supposedly the people that are questioning things like this guy. I was the king of this community. Who's even heard of you? Nobody's even heard of you, the king of this community? What did you bring to the world? You're downplaying the information I've put out. Here, seriously, I don't feel like it's an arrogant statement. Show me anyone in the history of the world who put out more important knowledge. You can't say, oh, numerology's been around for 1,000 years. But whoever brought it to the table and showed how they're using it in a systematic function and taught it in a way that other people could learn and apply it themselves, like Ocho's talking about, nobody.
Let Matrix finish talking. Let him finish.
Tell me how you're the king.
You're just going to get upset again, brother.
That's because you're a snake.
Don't insult people unless you want to be insulted, okay? Let's move on from the insults.
I'll insult people who deserve to be insulted, like you, snake.
Well,
it's
from
hard
my point,
to be nice to you, Zach. It's hard, man.
From my perspective, like I said, I'm cool with Zach. Sheriff, he's been around for a long time. Never had a problem with him for me. So that's where I sit in the whole thing. I'm just trying to see you guys come to some type of balance. If you don't like him, China, and you didn't even say that. And if you don't like him, then that's it. You know what I mean? But
I don't care, man. You like Zach, and I watch your show, and I watch you doing videos, and sometimes you talk about Zach, and that's it, man. I like Zach because you like Zach. I don't run around watching Zach's channel and
I like Zach because you like Zach. That's just a statement of a moron. Anyway, the real reason I came on here, it wasn't even something about this. As soon as I got out, the trolls started attacking me. I was like, look at this shit. See, I knew they were trolls. All I came on to say, yeah, right, the Matrix is, don't even entertain
You're a
these
fucking degenerate, Zach. I'm surprised.
I'm a degenerate.
Well, for me,
your little shack
for me,
like a fucking
throwing you out of the fucking kitchen.
Well, look, Zach, for me, I brought Snafu on because I already know what I was dealing with. I was reading the chat, what he was saying, so I already knew what I talk about this shit every day. And
why not just use the wrench and block his ass? Just get these trolls out of here.
No, because what I talk about every day, he's doing. So that's full display for anybody that don't fucking believe me. And there it is. He don't affect me. I'll get off this fucking stream. I'm going to think about my brother Cuts. I'm going to talk to Ocho off stream. I'm going to see how Truth Vibration podcast is doing. And I'm going to hit up Truth Virus. And then in my own life, I got a whole bunch of other people to talk to. So I won't lose no sleep over this. They don't affect me. I wouldn't even think about Pogo. You know what I'll think about when I'm walking through the supermarket? I'm gonna see Prego, and I'm like, oh, when he says Pogo, it reminds me of spaghetti sauce. I might eat spaghetti tonight. That's as far as I go. That's as far as I go of thinking about it.
But you
I
shouldn't
could
even
care
give
less.
him a platform on here. I mean, nobody needs to see any more of these
Well,
idiots.
I don't
Let them
have a
genuine
platform.
chat.
I don't fucking have a platform, so it don't bother me. So
You got a
I just
platform.
wanted
This
to
is
see.
it.
I just put his what he was talking about on display. I mean, he's actually working for the same people he's talking about. He's helping them out. Don't even know it. You know, so I mean, it is what it is, man. And the people that rock with me understand. They see it. You know what I mean? So I can. It doesn't even do anything. It actually makes me feel better that shit, I'm right. You know, so I don't really, get into all that. And a lot of people don't like Zach, so that even makes it worse. It's like, and I guarantee you, Snafu or whatever the hell's name likes flat Earth, because I just look at, okay, Mike Morales don't like flat Earth, he don't like Zach, so it's probably into flat Earth, guaranteed, probably into fucking flat Earth. And I got a lot of flat Earth friends, and yeah, I question shit too. We don't know what it is. The shape, we all can agree on, is fucked up. The shape is fucked up. We need to fix it. And like I said yesterday, this internet is what's keeping us divided. Point blank, period. Because people can't let down, okay, I believe in flat Earth, so fuck everybody else. Or I believe in, Jesus and fucking Yeshua. Fuck everything else. I mean, it's crazy. It really is crazy. And real people don't realize they all full of fucking hatred. Ain't no love there. They're full of hatred, anger. It's just lost. So they look for something attached to it. Oh, I got it, and fuck everything else. That's all they got, because they ain't got themselves. They haven't attached their own self to their own being to realize, you know what? All this shit is me. It's all, everything I see is a reflection of what I am. It's showing me something. That shit's showing me how not to be. Snafu is showing me exactly what I don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my whole take on it. And, that's the way I look at things. Like, that shit don't affect me. Trolls, they can come here all day long. They won't affect me. The real people that follow me, the pure hearts, the true ones, it ain't going to affect them either. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at it. Fuck them. I won't go to their channels. They tried to pull me into the Paul Slave shit. I'm like, what? And Paul Slave come over to my channel, didn't even leave a comment, because he can see, he knows. That motherfucker knows. They tried all coming over my channel, trying to pull me over there. Fuck out of here. That dude, he gets his shit taken standing up for his rights. What the fuck? You know what I mean? That shit don't even make any sense. How you stood up for something. No, you stood down because they took the shit, took your body, you sat in fucking jail, you got out and still ain't get shit. So they tried to pull me over there. I didn't go over there. No. So I mean, it just is what it is, man. The vision gonna still keep going, because people haven't found themselves to realize, you know what, we do need each other. And that was the whole point of this video, was about desperation. When you get into desperation mode, where whoever's around you, that's your brother, that's your God, that's your savior. When shit gets fucked up, when you near somebody, it's you and them, or you and the group, whoever you with, and it's a desperate situation, like something happened and everybody's adrenaline's going, that's your family for that moment in time. And that's what you see. Everything everybody believes is gone, and it just kicks in. It's this energy that kicks in, superhuman strength, thoughts, abilities, togetherness, and going to some of these situations, I see the shit. You know what I mean? And Buffalo was a huge eye-opener, man. And that's what we need. We need shit shut down. We need lights to fuck off. Because guess what? The weak ones, they out the way. Sorry. It's sad, but hey, man, we forget. And this is this love and light shit. This is this new shit that they want to bring in, where everybody's worried about what the fuck someone else is doing. And, oh, you did this, so, oh, you hurt them. Don't say that, because you might hurt them. What the fuck? People that that are so caught in the truth community are talking like that? No, nature ain't got no fucking feelings. How the fuck nature got feelings? You think a tiger's like, oh, that deer looks weak, I'm not gonna eat it. Get the fuck out of here. You think a fucking alligator thinks about the bird before it fucking eats it? No, nature is brutal. And we come from that, you know? We come from that. And people don't realize it. That's law. Even the law states that. How the fuck could somebody else affect your ass? You fucking dummy. Like,
well, now you're talking about where I'm coming from. You know, it's like I like Fake Mike Real News a lot, but what I get annoyed about is he starts every stream talking about nonviolence.
Well, you know why? Wait. Let me clarify. You know why he talks about nonviolence?
Because he's under mind control.
No. You know why? And this is why.
Because he's under mind control. That's why.
No. You know why? It's because what we're doing, when you talk about violence, these motherfuckers that inflict violence come to your door. And I know a lot of people that's in jail because of talking like that, held with no fucking charges and shit. So you can't talk like that on the internet, and when you can persuade a lot of people because
they can. I had the FBI come to my house over it.
Right, but they can find something on you and they'll hold you.
They can try and do that. They can try and start there. But if you don't have anything, they can't do shit about your speech.
Exactly. So, but you got to remember what we're dealing with. Some corrupt motherfuckers. They will plant some shit on you. You know what I mean? So we got to be careful. That's why he says nonviolently. Of course, we know at some points the resistance is going to resort to violence. That's just a given.
That's the only way anything's ever going to change. The only solution to solving the problems upon us will be an organized effort on behalf of the people that is violent against the tyrants, which is our government. There will be no other solution. All this stuff about going to the courts, and it's all a pipe dream. It's never going to happen. The only thing that will change is a mass violent revolution. And I mean, yesterday was just another microcosm of what it is. I'm going there, acting nonviolent, asking questions, sharing information. What's that result in? Getting shoved around by the police officer and threatened with arrest.
Exactly. That's what people don't realize is that's what we're dealing with. You know, that's why coming together is so important, because if there was 100 motherfuckers, they're not pushing nobody around. And if 100 motherfuckers got rifles, definitely no one's pushing around, because it's an even playing field and they know they got to act accordingly. They got the upper hand because there's more of them and they got the guns.
That's the way it needs to be. Imagine if every community right now, from Half Moon Bay to Monterey Park to Yakima, just realized what their government did with the taxpayer resources, did a sign-up on their town to scare them again. And there was an uprising and said, you know what? We're not going to have your government anymore. We're not going to have your police force. We're going to be our own police force. We're going to be our own government. I mean, that's what needs to happen.
Exactly. And think about why they're ramping it up. Because people are starting to realize this, and they're afraid that people will think like this, and then they got a problem on their hand. Because when people start to realize, it become more in numbers, and then they start coming. Then the signs turn to, you know what? We got pushed around last time we were up there with our signs. Look, it's legal. We got the right to carry. Let's carry. See if they get pushed around. You know what I mean? They did a honeypot in Virginia when they did the gun rally. You know, they wanted to see who was going to come out with what kind of firearm. And guess what? About 50 people there's some motherfuckers still in prison for that shit. Just going there, crossing state lines with firearms, all kind of federal charges. They watched and they got rid of some people that took them off the playing board. You know, they know they try to draw people out, and they did. And they got people in prison right now just for crossing state lines with firearms. They ain't have charges for 2 years, and then magically, they got a charge now because they want people like that out the fucking way. So that goes with the whole nonviolent thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why he says that. It doesn't mean, you know, he knows what time it is. He's not going to back down, you know. I mean, when that guy that shoved you got in his face, he didn't back down. You know, I was like, fuck, I stood behind him. I was like, well, you know, it's funny, but it's not. And I was like, well, let me stand behind Fake Mike, because he's going to take this punch and he's got to check. I'll just catch him, you know. And, you know, because what are you going to do? Fight? You can't fight police. That's stupid. You know, we can't fight police. You know, we'll get charged, we'll get thrown in jail, fucked up. Now we can't do that. That's why coming together is before violence, because one of us can't go inflict violence on anybody. So we come together in numbers. Now we're in numbers. Now, if we get shoved around and something happens, hey, it's a lot of us. BLM showed us this shit. Antifa, when they tried to arrest one of the motherfuckers, they ripped them from the police, pushed the police off of them. and took the guy back into the crowd.
They're backed by the feds, though. It's a little bit different with them.
Yeah, I know all about it. They're backed by the feds, but think about that. Them little frontline cops don't know. And here they go. The protesters pulled the guy they tried to grab out from the police. It ain't shit the police could do. Nothing. You know? So when people get that desperation, you know, then hey, maybe same things will change. But as far as anything else, hell no. People are too comfortable. People are just.
Well, I don't understand why he needs to start every stream talking about nonviolence. I mean, it's just like there's a reason that idea was sold to us. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but you know, A plus B equals whatever, because you know, obviously, if there's a difference between violence and defense. You know, there's a fine line between violence and defense. This is why they haven't issued martial law, because if they issue martial law, guess what? It's both. Military rule is there is no law. So how can it go for thee and not for he? They know that. That's why they'll never do it. That's why they got to chip away and do the shit they're doing, because if they were to do martial law, if you ain't did shit, you got a right to defend yourself. You know, it is what it is. That's why martial law is military, because they know it will result in violence and war. So they don't issue it unless they're ready to go to fucking war. And they'll have to go to war with the people, which means they're going to inflict violence on you. So it's an even playing field. A lot of people don't.
That's what people should recognize. It's like the state has been building up slowly but surely a war against the people, militarizing the police, the vehicles, buying up so much ammo. What are they doing it all for?
The Constitution Amendment says no soldiers in your home. Well, all right. So how'd they do it? They just made the police the soldiers, and we didn't even pick that up. They made the cops the soldiers and took all the weapons from the military. The military, you know, you see military people all the time. They don't even have a fucking pocket knife. They don't have no firearm. They don't have shit. These people are the people that are defending the nation, that are military, that use all this equipment, but when they go home, they can't even have a fucking firearm. What kind of world we living in? But people haven't caught on to that. Thank you for your service. You know, thank you for your wait. You mean this motherfucker don't even got a gun? A security officer got a fucking gun. We got guns. I mean, the shit is mind blowing, man. People can't see that the state that we're in, man. So, I mean, it is crazy. But at the end of the day, all this other shit, you gotta just leave that shit for the birds, man. You know, leave that shit for the birds. All the shit. You know what? Just fucking. You know that. You know, for Zach, all this trolling shit. I know it gets to you, but we gotta just say fuck the trolls. Stay on the mission. Keep doing what you're doing. The trolls eventually.
The trolls are fucking up the mission. You don't see how big of an impact the trolls are having on the mission? They're fucking up the mission. They're probably right, 10,000 people in this for New York.
But you know what? But you know,
moron in the chat saying these guys support pogos. Just shut the fuck up, moron. We don't even need some new acronym to explain what agents are. I've been calling out the agents the whole time. A call for an uprising. A shill sits there behind a camera and puts out all this bad information about people who are actually making a difference in this world. We don't need to call them pogos. Right. You might as well be a pogo because you're down talking to people on this stream who've actually been trying to make something happen in this world. We're not affiliated with any agents.
Right. It doesn't even really make any sense. It with the pogo shit, I'll leave that. That's going to be in the stream. I'll never talk about that shit again. I ain't going to research. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. But back to the whole troll thing is, when you don't feed them, they go away. You know.
Well, that's why I said don't even bring them on here.
No, I'm talking about like for all the trolls that come at you. You know what? Take like a whole month. Don't even mention them. Do your thing. Keep pushing out your word. Watch a lot of the motherfuckers fade off. By you feeding them, they got content. You don't feed them, they ain't got no content. They're gonna wither away. Yeah, some people will stray, some people will come back, but you'll see a change. One thing I know is when people feed them, they stick around. A troll sits under a bridge. If you acknowledge them, they just leave the bridge. Point blank, period.
Well, you know? I got to disagree because for like 1 year, like the first year before I even responded to the Russian vids and the call for an uprisings and all these people that are making all this content accusing me of being a Jewish agent, a Masson shill, like I just ignored it forever. I didn't even respond. Finally did a response video. And the reason I did is because everyone was starting to think it's got to be true. Zach never says anything about it. So it's like, you can't win on the internet. It's just, what's sad is there's so many morons out there that push so much false information and people don't have discernment. And again, it's just like you got this clown coming on here. He talks calmly, but all that comes out of his mouth are lies. Zach's telling people.
It's hard not to come at these people.
Go ahead, Ocho.
It is hard.
It's hard
I get
not
it.
to say nothing to these people when they be coming at you like that. Like,
it is hard.
and these
you
people
got
will come at like your followers, like just being a follower of Zach and seeing stuff. People will talk to me in private about Zach and all this shit, like bringing him up to me. I don't give a fuck about that. I could be on Instagram, I could be on Discord, I could be on anything, and people talking about this man. So that's how it be. Like, it's hard not to acknowledge stuff like that. They will really try to infiltrate
There's a
and
lot of
talk to you
people.
and be like, no, you shouldn't follow him because of this. People will make
there's a lot
polls
of
about
shit.
it. Like, it's weird.
There's a lot of people that do gematria on the internet. It's like there's so many people I never even heard of, but Zach's always a target. Well, why is he the target?
That's because there's channels that have had 100,000 subs. Like Dabu7's another one. He attacked me out of nowhere. That was like back in 2015. It's like I never even talked to you. Why is Dabu7 attacking me? All these channels that had a big platform came after me, and it's like, you know who I thought was the greatest, I thought did the greatest work before I started making videos? PK Truth, with the video coverage he had for the boss. I thought that was the greatest thing. I got that surveillance footage. And then I tried to reach out to him. He starts making videos attacking me. It's like, man, fuck this whole truth community. I mean, to attack me, my work actually proves what the fuck they're doing. It's the same shit every day. And then all these people they can do is slander me. And then you've got little goons like this, like whatever his name is.
Look, this is the prime example. I mean, he's still in here because he can't control his emotions. I would have been, if I don't like something, I just leave. I'm not going to sit there.
Yeah, what are you watching him for?
It's crazy. Like, you see the same shit. Like, this is the same energy I talk about all fucking day. They just can't control themselves. Like shout out to Cuts when he always says this. The internet is a mental illness, and he's right. It's a mental illness, man. So I do want to grind it down to like a better thing. Like Zach, there's a lot of brothers in the truth. I mean, that are out here that could use some help. Even if you can, send a shout out to him, man. Ocho, obviously, Truth Vibrations podcast, you already did. But Brother Cuts, he's going through a lot right now. Truth Virus is going through a lot right now. So I kind of want to keep it in those rounds. We need to help each other out, man. And that's how we defeat these fucking trolls, is by doing shit. And people don't realize, what you do. And they're going to get mad at me. Oh, look at the Tabari. He's all this and that. Now he's right, man. You're doing this and doing that because of Zach and this and that. They don't know you like I know you. How many times have we met? So many different times. We spent a long time together. They don't know what you've done for people. You don't get on here and say what you've done for people, like what you went out of your way to do. And when you go to these things, it's not all about Zach. I mean, wouldn't you agree? How you are on the internet is not how you are in real person.
Well, I can become like this in person if you start talking shit to my face.
Right, but usually it doesn't happen, right? Like, they take in how you are, how you go at people for attacking you. But when you're out in public, that shit don't happen. People don't come attack you. People show up, like, you know how many people showed up at Buffalo just to come, say hi to you. Brothers at that, they say, oh, Zach's a racist. All these brothers coming down here to just break bread with you, meet you, and how much you impacted their fucking life. Do you remember the one guy that came down there because he saw beef on the live stream? Remember that?
Indeed,
he came down there like make sure nobody was gonna fuck with you. And this dude was like 6'5", big as hell.
He got on a mask though, which I couldn't figure out. That was the funny part about that to me. But yeah, I do remember that dude.
It's like people don't see the shit you've actually done, and that's how they don't understand how I fuck with you. Like, what? Like, you don't understand. Like, I have an understanding of things. Like, oh, Zach's an agent. This. How do you know? Where's your proof? How do you know this? Why? I mean, it's just crazy, man. People say that about Fake Mike. Oh, that guy's, Illuminati. I'm like, what? People will come over that are auditor from an auditor channel. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, all this agent shit and this, this crap, like, it's just all just people's speculation because they see a person doing something. Richie from Boston. What's the other one? The other guy. He's a piece. He's who he is, but he made it into a business. I mean, that's what he did. He made it into a business. But people say, oh, he's an agent, this and that. No, an agent is different. So I don't know. I just want to wind it down to be like, you know what?
Richie from Boston's mad suspect.
Yeah, he's suspect. I actually met the guy before, I just could riding down the fucking I-90. I was like, wait, that's fucking Richie from Boston. And I passed him, and literally I got off to get gas. He came right behind me to get gas at the same gas station. And that's what I was making videos about him years ago. And I walked up to him, but I waited. And the way he carries himself is the way he is on the internet. He saw this guy come out with like fucking stockings on, and he said it so loud. He was like, unfucking real. And I'm like, yeah, I thought the same thing. And then when he came out, I walked up to him. I was like, yo, Richie, what's up, man? I like the truck. He was like, looked at me like, oh, okay. Like an asshole. You know, he always said he's an asshole to the computer. So I walked up to him like, what's up, Richie? And I'm like, yeah, right. And then he had this smirk. He was like, oh, shit. And we literally talked for like an hour, you know. And does he live what he says? I mean, his truck had all his shit. He was headed out to the fucking depths of nowhere in Nevada somewhere. And, you know, he made a business out of this shit, you know. So does he work for the feds? I don't fucking know. But I don't see what it's really, you know, I don't know, you know. But
Monograph addressed a video to me before the car crash in my house and said, don't mess with my employee. He said he employs Richie from Boston and Dabu 7. That's what Monograph said in his video. So,
yeah, Monograph. I mean,
here, I still remember Richie was here for 7 years, didn't even have 10,000 subs. And then at the same time in 2017, when everybody was getting deleted, his channel grew from 10,000 subs to 100,000 almost overnight. And then all the way up to 500,000, while all the Real Truth channels got deleted. He kind of,
you know what they did, right?
Huh?
You know what they did, right? They went.
Well, it seemed real suspect that everybody else getting deleted, but his grew to a monster. It's like people wanted to make him look like the face of the truth community, so we all look fucking dumb.
Well, you know where the money makers are on the internet, and those people that are the money makers, they gravitate towards religion, and at that time it was flat Earth.
Right, he became religious and flat Earth. Right, exactly.
Yeah, so that's the route he went because he wasn't into the flat Earth shit, and then
religion.
And then he went and got the P900, and then he went Christian flat Earth way because he knows it's going to generate funds. So agent or a guy capitalizing on what he sees, hey, he was a businessman, self-employed before. I know what he was doing because they all have the same type of thing, and it's religion, flat Earth, and mainstream touches here and there, and those people gravitate towards those people, and that's where the ones that spend the most money. So that's the route they went. Think of all the channels that don't talk about religion, shit like that. We're nowhere to be found. A call for an uprising, religion. Think about it. These are the routes that they took to get where they got. That's why their subscribership went up, because people waking up, they see shit different, and they get from Alex Jones, and then they get into these other areas, and they go with these other big channels. I mean, High Impact Flicks, how he got big. Hey, he pays for there's a way to pay to get your shit into algorithms, more subscribers. I know all the tricks of the trade. I understand. I know what High Impacts did. I'm not going to share it because it's no one else's business. But I know how he got his whole auditing thing going. Here's the deal. I know all that shit. But these guys are money makers. That's why when people say, "Oh, agents," I don't know about the agents. Money makers, yeah. Agents, I don't know. But there is channels out there that they're agents. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I hear all that, and I don't know if they're actual agents either. But they're not, like you said, they're here to make a profit. They're not here to really promote the truth. They're here to capitalize.
They're here to make money, and they do what they do. It's why,
this is the thing that I wish more people realize. All these channels that have like 500,000 subs, you don't see that they have a pack of trolls harassing them every day. People making content about them, calling them shills and agents and Mossad. You don't have that for any of these channels. Brian doesn't have that. Richie from Boston doesn't have that. I mean, the worst Richie's going to get is somebody uploading a car with a beard on, trying to imitate his accent. You don't have that with them. Meanwhile, here's yours truly getting harassed from day one. 1 million people making the videos with 1,000 false accusations. And again, I wasn't trying to make money the first 5 years. I didn't raise a single penny. I never did the algorithm tricks. I never paid for the subs or the comments. And so, I mean, That's why I say people should wake up. There's a reason that there's so many people working to slander my name. And this clown you have up in the corner, like, I don't know if he's one of these paid for trolls, what he really is, or just somebody who got behind all the other false information and now is regurgitating it like it's true. But it's just such bullshit. He speaks it like he's talking facts.
He's not a troll. He's not going to be on your channel fucking trolling comments and leaving comments. He's been around a long time.
Well, he just came on here and just said nothing but false bullshit like it was facts.
Well, I mean, he doesn't follow you, so that's just
he's coming from 15 years. I haven't even been on here for 15 years.
I mean, I don't know what exactly he said. Something about 15.
He said I've been following Zach for 15 years. That's what he said.
Well, I don't think YouTube been around.
One lie to the next, exactly. Nothing he said was true. And again, it just gets annoying just listening to people regurgitate lies that they learned from like Russian vids, a call for an uprising. Because all of these guys have made Richie from Boston. Remember when a car crashed through my house? How many videos were made saying it was a hoax? Everybody had one. Richie from Boston did like 2. Russian vids did like 5. It's just like it's not even a fucking hoax.
That's the other channel, Russian vids. Now he does the same thing, flat Earth and religion. Plus, you never see the guy's
face. You don't know his name. You don't see his face. Exactly.
Never been anywhere. Now that I don't have no proof of it, but that would be more of an agent. Call for an uprising. That would be more of an agent. If they ever showed up anywhere, even at a flat Earth conference, they never showed up. You know, like all these flat earthers. Hey, one thing I always gave it to them. Hell, they had a conference. They got together. You know, no matter who it was or what it was, they got together, whether it was paid for by whatever to push it, they got together. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're the only ones that got together in a large capacity. But those guys never showed up. And I don't think, Russian vids or a call for an uprising. So question that shit,
We all know what Brian did when we went to Oklahoma for the first time ever. He did a live stream from Las Vegas. He skipped town.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know, man, but I just want to bring it back down to helping each other more. And the whole message today was exactly what we went through kind of today was desperation, how it needs to happen. And when we're in desperation, we will realize that we need to fucking help each other. We're going to kick in, our minds are going to kick in, our bodies are going to kick in, and, yeah, man. I mean, I had a whole lot of other shit to talk about, but it was good because on display is what I talk about every fucking day. He's still in the goddamn. He can't even control himself. He's still there. He can't even control himself. This is what we call trolls. Like he wants me to go be a troll with him on another fucking channel. I'm assuming. I mean, I ain't got time to be fucking playing internet goddamn games because he believes they're gonna put us in pods and they're a part of that when the real enemy is in our daily lives every fucking day.
Well, here, even if he's right that they're going to put us all in pods by 2030, are we going to stop that agenda by accusing people of being pogos? Or are we going to stop that agenda by stopping the agenda? I mean, for all people who can't see what I'm about, I sit here all day and expose the mind control device that has everybody marching along to the agenda. Because I saw that back when I was 18 years old. Until people break the spell of just following what's on the screen, nothing's going to change in this society. I don't know why other people can't see that.
Right. I mean, look at the other spells we're under in our everyday lives. There's so many people caught up into the system, family courts, traffic tickets, all kinds of shit. But if we knew how the game worked and we all start doing the game, they have to change the shit. I'm telling you right now, by 2026, the whole license thing is going to be changed because it became case law. Traveling is a right. Now, once that became case law, it opened up the door. All right. So that shit is almost done with, because you don't need that to travel. You just don't need a license to travel. It's a big fucking scam. You're a commercial, any state, it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, that's undoing what's been done to us. Understanding our situations in family court, that's undoing what was done to us. Understanding what they've done to our food supply, that's undoing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to start with you first. Like, motherfuckers have to start with themselves, worried about pogo. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. I don't know if anybody got kids and shit, but you got kids? How are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be a focus too. I don't know if anybody's got kids, but damn. I mean, I got way more shit to worry about than fucking people on the internet, what they're doing. Mike Morales, because I go over there and watch the 16-day forecast, it's going to put me in a pod and I'm contributing to the shit. We all contributed to the demise of everything every fucking day by just waking up and breathing. Like, what the fuck kind of logic do these people have? Like, goddamn. Just us waking up in the morning is contributing to this bullshit. I mean, goddamn, like, I just don't get the fucking logic people have. Like, I really, it blows my mind, man. It really does. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's my fight is look out your windows, which is your fucking eyeballs, and see what's in front of you before you start looking on a third party in a whole nother dimension on a fucking screen. I mean, that shit's crazy. And to have that on your mind, to be that furious.
Making assumptions. Everybody's making assumptions. Talk about what you can prove and what you know. Stop making assumptions.
To be that angry and mad and still in the chat. I've been online for 2.5 hours and the motherfucker is still going at it. You put all the energy into this for what? I mean, this is crazy. And this is what they want. Unfortunately, they like this, you know? The same shit he's talking about, like I said, unbeknownst to him, he's actually working for it. Because he's putting all his energy into the shit when that energy could be directed exactly not to the ones like Mike Morales, but the ones who's fucking paying him. And he's using things like MSM is paying him. Well, why don't you go to MSM then? What the fuck? Stand out front of there and show me what you doing. Go to MSM, not Mike Morales and them. That's why I don't do like auditing and shit. Because I know the other motherfuckers are doing all this shit. They're just following orders. And the other people above them are the ones doing the shit. Like, I don't get the logic in these people, man. I really don't. Like, no, I haven't heard of Pogo.
There is no logic.
You know?
There is no logic. Just empty claims. The guy in the chat's going ballistic. He keeps calling me a Karen. He doesn't even understand what a Karen is. A Karen's somebody who gets involved with like an MSM narrative and starts screaming their head out over some bullshit. I'm calling out people for talking shit about me that's false. That's not a Karen. That's standing up for yourself. I get tired. You guys have no idea how annoying it is to be. I mean, most people would have quit a long time ago. I get trolled 24/7, 365, harassed, nonstop emails, phone calls. I mean, I can't functionally get messages from people that want to help the work because my emails are being spammed all day by trolls. It's just like there's people fucking with me all day. It's super annoying. But I continue to do good work each day, put out information that could change the world. And then, again, you got morons like this coming up here like, oh, well, Zach's lying about sports. Why don't you read the feedback from people who've been like, damn, Zach, I've only been here for a week. I'm already up from 50 to 2,500. There's a lot of feedback like that. And then you got some moron like this.
Look, I'm sorry you're getting trolled. I have nothing to do with you being trolled. I'm sorry to hear you're getting trolled.
You came on here and trolled today.
I want no part
all you did was say was lies. Where did your opinions about my work come from?
And listen, wait, hold on. Let's
not to get upset.
Let's can't even answer the question, fraud. I don't put up with bullshit. See, just his response right there just tells me he's full of shit. Where did your false opinions about my work come from? Answer the question.
You're very toxic, man. I don't want to argue.
Fuck you, man. I'm not toxic. I just call out sorry-ass motherfuckers. A sorry-ass motherfucker who lies and slanders a good man who does good work is toxic. Don't tell me about who's toxic. You're a fucking scumbag. Tell me where your false opinions about my work came from.
Shut the fuck up, you
fucking sorry-ass bitch. See, if you and I were in person, this is exactly how I talk to you. This isn't how I talk to everybody, but this is how I talk to a sorry-ass motherfucker. If you're going to come up and lie about me, I'm going to call you out exactly how it is. You can't back up your point because you're a lying scumbag.
You can't talk to people the way you talk to me.
Just be quiet. You can't support your opinion that was all lies.
You get up on the internet and start talking tough. Shut the fuck up, man.
I talk just like
here to support. Yeah, right. That's it, man. I'm not here to troll you, man. You keep trying to draw me back in.
You did.
Move on.
All right, let's leave. Okay, look, let's leave it at that. He's not trying to troll you, Zach. Just.
No, he didn't troll me.
We were good. We were good, and he was listening, and we were good. It's just all that. I mean, I get it. You're upset, but I'm talking about this fucking guy in the chat who's still going crazy. You know, is still going crazy.
He's the same as this guy.
I mean, this right here, Zach is said Karen triggered. Like he's using all the mainstream media, liberal.
Exactly.
I mean, I've literally sat there and talked. I've had fucking conversations with Antifa, debates with Antifa in person. This is the same energy. It's not even different at all. But he thinks he's doing something. He's using, he don't even know he's fucking dead programmed. I mean, this shit is unbelievable to me. It really is. He's proven my points that I talk about every day. And hopefully everybody can see how this energy is around you. Therefore, you can decipher to remove yourself from these motherfuckers, man. Because people like that will get you in trouble, will get you fucked up with that. If I'm ever anywhere and I see a motherfucker, if I'm ever gathered with a bunch of brothers and sisters and a motherfucker is talking like that, I'm over here. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Nah, he's speaking that, not me. Hell, don't put me in that category with that energy. I don't believe in it. I don't know. I'm over here. That's that motherfucker. I will whisk away. I'll disappear real quick because these people are detrimental to their own being and don't even know it. And then when they get fucked up, they'll be screaming, "Oh, police brutality!" Oh, they'll be screaming all the mainstream media fucking words. You can't violate my rights.
Exactly, they're programmed.
People
they're
don't realize. And then he asked me if I'm American. If you are an American citizen, you ain't got no fucking rights. I'm sorry. People don't understand. By being a U.S. citizen, an American with the state ID, operating that capacity, you have no fucking rights. They administer justice upon you because you ain't upright. The law says that shit. I mean, it's so much that people come out here talking all this shit and worried about the wrong shit. And meanwhile, in their own life, they ain't even upright. Like, what the fuck? You know, I could stand on what the fuck I'm talking about. I could give officer my ID and I'll be straight. They're going to give it right back because I don't walk around operating in a commercial capacity in the commercial United States, in the slave, which is peonage. I don't do that. So therefore, a lot of shit disappears. I'm not in a family fucking court. I'm going to family court, but I'm not in a family court. I'm in front of an elected judge. Guess what they got to do? They got to go under the confines of the law on what the Family Court Act of the state of New York was built upon. Nothing else in that act matters but what the fucking Constitution of the United States and the New York State Constitution stands on. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. And that's what people don't realize. When we up here signing up and asking for shit, probably some of these motherfuckers are on government assistance. If you are, hey, that's your business. But to do that, you need state ID and a social security number because you're under the Social Security Administration. People don't realize the layers of bullshit they're under, and they're worried about pogo and what I'm doing and who I'm fucking attached to or know and rock out with. What the fuck? Get your shit straight. You can't even come talk to me. I knew what I was getting into when I brung him on, and he just proved my point. And he's still here doing it. Pedos, Karens, Nazis. This is that liberal energy. Remember, Zach, you saying the definition of liberal? And I'm like, yo, they usher this energy in when they want to fuck some shit up every time. They did it with the Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They did it back in the fucking war with Hitler and shit. They bring this shit back up. They did it in the Vietnam War. They did it in the riot era in the 60s and shit. And they're doing it again. This time it's on hyper overdrive. And this shit is different, man. And they know whatever they do, people forget, man, we're controlled by sorcery and magic. All right. And this shit is well beaming on us through. They don't have to use newspapers no more. They have technology, not to mention the television and the devices which have sensing technology inside the phones that could read your thoughts. These phones don't shut off. That's why you can't take the batteries out. But they're worried about pogo. Your fucking cell phone is sucking your goddamn thoughts and probably beaming them shits. Like what? Like I don't get it, man. People need to get with themselves and figure out really what the fuck's going on, before they worried about shit that don't even that shit don't matter to me,
That's what the
It's
YouTube
crazy,
truth community is, just talking about a bunch of shit that doesn't help with anything. And then it's the ego. They're like, oh, well, I discovered what a pogo is, so I'm all about pogos. It's like, what's the argument about the shape of the earth? What's falsely accusing people who are pogos? How is that stopping what the true enemy is, which is our government which is moving in on our rights and liberties more and more each day. It's just, I mean, you guys, I would say imagine what it is to be a child. And that's part of the reason I got out of the public school teaching system too. My last year teaching in the public school was 2011. Before they even had Sandy Hook happen, they were already getting into the phase of practicing active shooter drills and having the vice principal go down the hallway and bang on all the doors and simulate like a crazy person. I was like, what the fuck are we doing this for? I mean, this wasn't even a thought in our heads when we were growing up in school. Columbine put it in our heads, and it's got worse from there. We're allowing a very oppressive system that's so obvious, so blatant to grow bigger and bigger and worse. And now it's gotten to the point where they tell us there's killer germs out there and they got to take away your mom and pop business and put you under curfew. It's so obvious what the enemy is. It's becoming more obvious by the day, and you still got half the truth community talking about everything but that.
Right. People are dropping fucking dead every day. And one of my close friends of mine, his aunt they found his aunt, went to bed, never woke up. She got the fucking jab. I already know. My mom died
new
from
thing.
the fucking.
Women have heart attacks now.
My mom died from the fucking vaccine. All this shit, and people are worried about this shit. The same people that are why people are dying now have the fucking antidote. They already got it ready to go. What do you think they're gonna do? They want to put everybody on this monitoring AI fucking health system to monitor their hearts. They tricked you motherfuckers to being on their system. And how many people are going to be afraid and sign up to this shit because some company, whichever one's the fall guy, fucked up with a bad batch. And guess who's got all the answers? Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca. I was supposed to upload the video, but they've been purchasing companies that had that technology. They've been working on that technology as far as, oh, we've had the antidote, for heart disease and valve, myocarditis from 2019 all the way up to 2023. The same people that gave you the problem have the solution. And what the fuck? Man, this whole nation should be, honestly, it should be on fire from the shit they do to us. It should really be on fire, but it ain't. People are just, as long as I got my football, my fucking weed, and my beers, cigarettes, and shit, I'm good.
And listen to the guy who came on and texted you, the guy who looked like he was fucking homeless. What did he say? I'm hungover. Yeah, you were out last night getting drunk like a fucking degenerate. This guy's calling me a degenerate. He smokes away on the cancer sticks, supporting big tobacco. Hey, what's their legacy since you're over there supporting one cigarette after the next? Slavery? Is that what you support over there? The history of slavery? And by the way, instead of wasting your money on those cancer sticks, you should get invested with the knowledge I'm teaching instead of listening to the bullshit opinions. You could be turning that $10 you spend on your cigarette pack into maybe 100, 150, 200, like people do in my community consistently by hitting on parlays day after day. That's what I teach you all, how to be smart with their money, make low-risk wagers, and multiply a $5 bill into a $50 bill, into a $100 bill. Not smoke it away. Cigarette after cigarette.
Your money right off. Why haven't you multiplied yourself into being rich?
What do you know about my financial status?
All right, let's not go there. But
exactly. Another dumb fucking comment. Talking out of your ass. Are you listening to what we're talking about? Stop talking about what you don't know about.
Do you make more money gambling, or do you make more money selling people the idea that you can pick the winning bets?
First of all, the majority of the people who support my work support because of what I do, not about sports. They support the message I stand for and the knowledge I put out and what I've done for a lot of people's lives. That's why so many people support
what I do. Okay, so move on then.
Huh?
So move on then.
I just wonder why there's so many sorry-ass motherfuckers like you slandering my name and putting out bullshit out there.
I haven't.
Okay. Anyway, Tabari, appreciate having me on. But again, just something else to close out with. Sadly, in the last few years, my heart has become a lot blacker because there's a lot of people in this world I have helped out, and those people just turned into snakes in the grass talking shit about me right after I helped them. I mean, there's a guy I gave several $1,000s to last winter to help him out with his child's medical bills. And then next thing, he's online talking shit about me, and I'm thinking, what in the fuck kind of world do I live in? So anyway, a lot of people in this world are scumbags. As someone who's been a giver his whole life and helped out a lot of people, only to have them never help me out. The one time I asked for help, or hey, could you even come over and help me move some stuff today? Oh, sorry. It's like, dude, I've done so much for you. Can't come over here.
It is.
Anyway, all I can tell you about this world is you help out people. Don't expect anything back in return because most people are nothing but takers.
And that happens in my life too, because there's only 3 people in the world. That's givers, takers, and the takers of givers. That's all there is. You know what I mean? And there is people that are takers, you know, and they live their life in that mindset of always, I'm a take. I ain't never giving back. And those are people that don't do well. You know what I mean? Givers, you know, givers do well because that energy comes back, you know, because you give it unconditionally. Even if you know a motherfucker's fucked up, even if you know you might not get it back, you still do it because you feel some kind of way. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's always been my take on it because I've helped a lot of motherfucking people. I don't ask for shit. I just, hey, I put it out there, man, because I could put myself in your shoes and like, damn, that's fucked up. If I can help somebody, I'm going to go out of my way to help them, you know, and don't look for it back, you know. And unfortunately, you go sometimes you're like, yo, man, I need your help. It could be something so fucking minuscule. Oh, no, I can't. What the fuck? You know, and I just say, all right, well, no problem. You know, I keep it to myself and keep moving, you know. And so I get that part. People are like that, man. You know, I get that part. So
yeah. And by the way, just whoever Goblin is in the chat, I don't even know who you are, but that's how sensitive people are. He's saying I'm talking bad about him. I don't even know who you are. I've never said anything about you. You're nobody to me. I haven't said nothing to you.
He was the one that was on the screen. But see, the snafu guy. I mean,
he's the guy you called the meth head.
Oh, yeah, the drunk guy who did look like a meth head. Okay. Yeah, I did talk shit to you. And why did I talk shit to that sorry-ass motherfucker? Because I wasn't even saying anything. He's like, oh, after the fact, Zach's on here.
Man,
I mean, you know how much of a fucking scumbag you got to be to call me after the fact?
If
show me anyone in the history of the world who's predicted more correctly than I have. Show me one person.
Do your own numbers, man. If you're having
do your own numbers. Yeah, when I came on here, you're like, Zach, your numbers don't mean anything. Your numbers don't mean anything, Zach. That's what you said. My numbers don't mean anything. First of all, they're not my numbers, and they've proven a lot.
It's not the gematria, Zach. It's you. You're a toxic motherfucker, buddy.
No. Scumbags don't like me. Sorry-ass motherfuckers don't like me. Trust me, I know the effect I have on people for all my life. Just like when I was in college. When I was in college, the only person alive on the campus that could see through 9/11, everybody thought I was the bad guy for calling it out.
Zach, once you get divorced, man, you are alone for the rest of your life,
I make their butt hurt like you.
Shut the fuck up, man. You sound like you fucking love yourself more than your fucking mother.
Out of control, you know? I mean, you're going to go back and forth.
Well, listen, he hasn't brought any facts, right? All that guy's talked about up in the corner, smoking away, is one lie after the next. I asked him a simple question, couldn't answer it. Where did all your false opinions about me come from?
Look, man, get over it, buddy. A lot of people don't like you. It's not the numbers.
You can't answer the question. Just a sorry-ass motherfucker. You know who doesn't like me? Sorry-ass motherfuckers. Get one of my SAMF t-shirts, SAMF. Wear it on your chest. Sorry ass motherfucker. There's a lot of you that you put it on.
So, but yeah, to wind it back down, you know, shit, I don't know where we were even at, but you know, again, the title of this video.
We were talking about giving, and Zach was saying how he gave $2,000 to someone and then couldn't get anything back from it.
That's not what I said. I said they went online and started making videos talking shit about me. That's what I said.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah. So, I forgot. I lost that.
That guy represents everything that's wrong with the country. No listening skills, liar, unaccountable, and then calls me toxic. Just a sorry ass fucking schmuck. Anyway, I made my point to Bari, but yeah, I don't think you should give these trolls any of your time. And again, the reason this nation is where it is, it's not so much the Illuminati and the media, which does mind control people, but it's because, well, maybe in a way it is, because they've raised a society of sorry-ass, ungrateful motherfuckers, people that have no listening skills, no comprehension, no intelligence, no logical reasoning, and this guy up in the corner smoking away on cigarette after cigarette who can't back up a single lie that he made. You know, he represents.
Rewatch the video, Zach. You are a toxic motherfucker, man.
Okay, good. You're a broken record. You're a broken record. You got called out for your lies. And all you can say is I'm toxic.
You're lucky if your wife hasn't already left you from hearing you talk like that in her kitchen.
She'd talk to you like that too if she saw you.
All right, well, I'm about to get ready to wind this down, but Snap Food, who started this whole kind of nonsense, is still in the fucking chat using all the liberal words that I just just explains where his mindset is at, you know. And why I was highlighting his comment was because just showing you guys it's the same shit. What's good? The fuck comments flying by. But anyways, it just shows what you know what the logic is. Same words that we see every fucking day from mainstream media, you know, same ones he said that's controlling all these other channels with no evidence, you know. So it is what it is, man. Yep, you guys are supporting trader channels, privately owned, government operated shills. So
It's
I don't know.
like how. Just like the guy in the corner just talks out of his ass, makes false statements, no support behind any of it, just keeps saying it over and over. Again, this is what Americans are. It is a society of losers. Be careful who you do help out in this world. That's my advice to everybody. I've helped out way too many people in this world. If I could take it all back, I'd help out almost none of them. So just to be perfectly real. I think my buddy was right who told me in the beginning. He said, Zach, what you found out, you better keep this knowledge to yourself. You know, people don't even deserve it.
And they got a crew.
I think that was the right call. So,
you know, and they got a little crew, snafu crew. So, I mean, there's a bunch of them. So I guess they're a pack of trolls, you know. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, they won't bother me because I don't let them bother me. I can give a fuck less. You know, I just wanted to, past 2 days, I've been talking about the brothers in need. So, you know, and then this video today was about the state we're in, you know. So you got to do is fucking turn on the television who's creating a whole lot of division. And you'll see. And these people are in here fucking with us. So it goes to show you they're working for the same people they say they're against, unbeknownst to them, you know?
Right. They're under the mind control. Again, here's me who sacrificed everything to put out knowledge to try and help improve the state of the world. And it brought a bunch of people like the loser up in the corner, you know? So ungrateful, sorry ass motherfuckers. That's what this country's full of. And shout out to everybody who's not one of them, but those people are few and far between. So.
Zach, you're just a YouTuber. You're not saving anyone, man. And you're
just a YouTuber. What does that even mean, dumbass?
You're toxic when you talk to people. Look at you calling people.
I talk to sorry ass motherfuckers the way they should be talked to.
You're just a YouTuber.
Would I be talking to you the way I am if you could back up one of the lies? Where did all of your false opinions come about me? You said a lot of false statements about me. Where did they come from?
YouTuber, and your second biggest problem is you're toxic, bro.
You can't back up a single point that you're saying.
No, but rewatch the video and you'll see about the toxic part.
Yeah, no, I know it doesn't look pretty, but also I think the world's too much on this kumbaya love shit. I don't think that's going to heal anything. I agree. We'll need a war and a purging. What's it matter if a sorry ass motherfuckers like you's not here anymore? As far as I can tell, the world would be a better place. There'd be one less loser fucking slanderer going after a guy who's worked his ass off.
When you reread the title of this video,
what's it matter if you're not here?
Let me reread the title of this video to you, Zach. Live, why desperation is needed. Some of the people tuning in here are here to support.
Purging out all the sorry-ass motherfuckers would be an act of desperation. That's why I'm here.
To make the point. Argument with you, man. It's already been, you know, how many times can I tell you you're toxic before?
How many people have you helped out in your lifetime? Hey, tell me a story of somebody you helped out in your lifetime. Name one person you ever helped out. You ever helped out in your lifetime?
I'm just here to support.
Do you have a rat tail?
I'm just here to support. Yeah, right.
Let's move past.
You got a meth head and a dude with a rat tail on here. Funny.
Let's just move past all the bull crap, man. But I want to wind it down. So, see that brother on the screen, cuts one. You know he needs some you know, some encouragement. And if anybody over there, go to his Twitter, whatever, message him, let him know, you know, you care and shit. Other people going through some shit, and you know, I still want to keep it on at the end of the day on that. So shout out to Brother Cuts. And yeah, you know. So yeah.
Work hard, save your money. Work hard, save your money. You'll come back. So For doing this work, November 15, 2014, I lost everything I had except for my house. Thankfully, I had that, but I lost everything else. Hard work brought it back. Never took me off the path.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm about to get up off here. So peace to all you guys. Zach, shout out to you. And, you know, shit, the trolls are going to be coming left and right. You know, I say, you know, give them a motherfucking no energies for a while and see if it changes a little bit, you know, because they like to be fed, you know. They don't survive unless they're being fed. Why? And this another thing is this is what the government does to us. They gotta switch up all the time, and because they know we get comfortable. So use that logic. If these trolls can't get to you for a while, they start to go down. Don't even pay attention to it for a little while, and you know, see what happens. You know, because you got people, you reach a lot of fucking people.
And I promise you, I am not gonna troll you. Ever. No, I'm not gonna go to your channel. I'm not here to troll you today.
At least get one understanding. If we could at least get one understanding between you two, is he's not going to troll you. He don't troll you. Whatever you guys said in person, it's more of a back and forth, you know, lion fight or.
I'm not looking for any understanding from this guy. I just saw what he's about. Lies and talks out of his ass and then can't back it up. Fuck that guy. And Cuts. If Cuts is out there talking to me about YouTube videos isn't hard work, I didn't get myself back up by making YouTube videos. Again, this happened to me back in 2014. I had to get on the grind and work day and night to get myself back into position because I was fucked after what happened to me November 15, 2014. And that was for going out and pounding pavement at Marysville Pilchuck and trying to get answers about the school shooting. Because a week later, my life was sabotaged. And I know it had, and I remember the laughing cops that came by. It was obvious what happened. So anyhow, Cuts, if that was a shot at me, here's what I got to say back to you, Cuts. I appreciate you, but you know what? There's jobs that pay better than working at the ski resort. So again, maybe change what you're doing and get yourself back on the right path. But I hope that wasn't some snarky comment at me about working hard. And you know what? What I do is hard fucking work. Research day and night. So I hope that wasn't some comment at me.
All right. So the only understanding I was trying to get between you and Chinese 3 is a energy, like it's calm. That's it. You guys don't have to understand that. You know, after nature fights, it just goes and do what it does. I mean, it can live to fight another fucking day. But I'll just bring it down to an understanding. He said he don't troll you. So there it is. You know, if there's some understanding, he ain't gonna be a troll.
He already came on here and trolled. That's
I know, but
he's not anything to me.
He's gonna go to your channel. He's not gonna troll you. He won't make videos about you. He don't do that. So
no, he's a nobody. Yeah. He'll just talk shit.
So, you know, and yeah, let's leave it on that, man. You know, and yeah. So.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right, man. Take it easy. All right.
All right, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks for looking out. Yes, sir. God bless.
No doubt. All right. All right. So it's just me. So shout out to all you guys. I mean, it wasn't the stream that I wanted, but it showed a lot, you know. I mean, you guys that know. And yeah, you guys that know. And you know, it is what it is. Shout out to all you guys. As far as Pogo, I won't be researching it. I don't give a fuck about it. It doesn't matter to me because there's a lot of other shit in this world. I'm ignorant to it. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm being controlled. Whatever you guys want to label me, knock yourself out. I'll take that label. One thing I know is I am a channel for other people's energy and downfalls and, you know, pitfalls and things going on. I've always been like that my whole entire life. So you got to get it out with me. Get it out with me. It won't affect me. And it is what it is. So yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Jamont. You're 32. This is just a prime example of the shit that I talk about every day, guys. The energy jumps in and out of us. There's no fucking green gobs, there's no devil flying out the fucking sky. It don't work like that. It's energy, energy, energy. They've ushered in a certain energy, and energy has to embody. So it's hitting people through their thoughts of weak emotions, weak hearts, people that are, things are shut off in their here. People don't realize when they shut shit down here, you're not going to receive shit, and you could intercept the wrong thing and you could be embodied. This shit inside here works with everything, man. How powerful you are, we don't even truly know. I don't know anything, but I do know this energy will embody people. And you can see, I see this shit all the time. It's the same energy. And that's why I brought him on here, because I already knew what I was going to get. The emotions, the anger, the irrational thoughts. It's not even speaking with any kind of logic, nothing whatsoever. It was and you, and you, never me. Never me. Never me. It was always you and y'all and your channel and this and your anybody that's you, they just talking about their own fucking self. You know what I mean? They just talking about their own self, you know? And you can see it's the same shit, guys, I talk about every single day. And the universe brings that energy for you guys to see it. Point blank, period. You guys to see it. So I would keep talking, but I got to take a piss so bad. And it's got late. I didn't want the stream to go as long as it did. But love you guys. And I got to go. But shout out to all you guys. And, that's why I brought them on there. That's it. Put it on display. Don't affect me. Shouldn't affect you. Doesn't even bother me whatsoever. Not one bit. I won't even think about it once I get off here. Just people like, hey, man, they'll talk about the stream, but I'm not going to be thinking about it. No sweat off my back. So peace to all you guys. Much love, and I'll talk to y'all later.